shit. Got my fucking stomach in, never eat a fucking again. Better pray for all my sin, I don't feel no pain again. Fucking quit, got my fucking stomach in, I don't need a fucking again. Suffer now for all my sin, never feel no pain again. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
Waking up like I ain't broke. All I need's a fucking smoke. While I fucking walk, drink another fucking coke. Food just make me wanna choke. Got my stomach I like smoke. No, that's not a fucking joke. Clear my plate, I'd rather croak. Extra shit like a bad plot. Mentally all I do is rot. Feels like I've been fucking shot. Fuck this life, I wanna accept my lot. Why so fat? Why so fat? You so ugly, got no tats. Why so fat? Why so fat?
Now you fit just like a man.
If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
Feel so nauseous, I can't eat. All I want's to fucking sleep. Caught it out, that's not a leap. I won't, so I'd rather weep. Fuck this shit, I don't know why. Makes me wanna fucking die. All I do is fucking cry. You won't see me eye to eye. I ain't hungry, eat no steak. Want no bake for your cake. Fuck them bitches, they all fake.
They just judge them on a snake.
Bile in my throat when I see a fucking note. I don't want fucking choke. All I need's an antidote. When I die, so she wrote. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. God damn your righteous fucking plan, bitch. I ain't rich, I ain't what you wish. You will never be enriched. You're a leech, you're a fucking leech. You will never have no reach. What the fuck was there to teach? Learn my fucking own lessons. I'm my fucking own blessing. Who the fuck you messing with? Thought I'd never serve a diss. Mama ain't deserve no kiss. I'ma let her slit her wrist when I'm done. I don't wanna be a bad son, but you fucking made me one. Now I'ma take this fucking knife and my own damn life right here. I don't wanna be my mama. Too much trauma, never saw the damn light. In this tunnel, I won't fight. I won't fight. I'ma fucking lay down, let myself drown. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway, cause I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I know angel bitch. I'm the devil you feared. Yeah. Why in the fuck did I leave? Why in my absence you grieve? Why can't my pain you perceive? Cause your own lies you believe. Didn't know you would conceive. The son of Satan deceived. I'ma take my fucking cleaver at your stomach fall. Make that shit mine, for that shit you fucking stole. I'ma take back my control. Get me out of fucking hole. What the fuck, I got no goal. Getting high, pay the toll. Like my mama gave a soul. For them pills and these demons, I can't even see my veins. Kids are driving me insane. I'ma cut this damn pain with my baby in my arms. Won't be sounding no alarms. Slit my wrist and I'm gone. Yeah, no one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway, cause I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah.
Lady
fucking trap, yo.
Fuck yeah. Straight up beats. Bitch, I came to eviscerate, faded out the gate. I'm great, bitch, you know this shit is fake. Came here to take this motherfucking game, bend it over my knee, make the CEOs bleed and the people fucking plead till all they wanna see is me. I'ma make the advertisers head spin, looking for the medicine. I'ma be the blessing down this dark road that we headed in. Haters only win if we let them win. Yeah. We a product of this turf that we set up in, but that don't excuse your hate, you just menacing. Turfs will kill us all if we let them in. I'll fucking date and just say you a feminist. Lock me in a cage, take away my fucking medicine. Treat me like a man or an elephant. Y'all go say my words are irrelevant. I'm just definite. Super bad bitch that was born with a dick. Really fucking gay and a little bit celibate. Don't like dudes, but this girl make me celebrate. Kiss her all night, fam, she's so delicate. Skin so soft, them lips make me salivate. Don't look away, bitch, your eyes we will captivate. All your homophobic lies, I will deactivate. Say that it's a sin, on your book I will defecate. Maybe on that rule about love you should meditate. Maybe ask yourself, why the fuck do you hesitate to love thy neighbor, bitch? Hey yo, fuck the rich. Bitch, yo, what's the sitch? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate to turn the other cheek while you hating on the meek? Holier than thou while you praying on the weak. Play a persecution, it's supremacy you seek. Disown your own kids from the guise of critique. Sold your own morals up the motherfucking creek. Never stop to feel all the havoc that you wreak. Saying God is love while you calling all his children a freak. Bitch, who the fuck are you to speak? Tell me I'm too woke, motherfuckers wanna shake me. Say that shit you want, ain't nobody gon' break me. Do this in my sleep, ain't nobody gon' wake me. Never bow down, ain't nobody gon' make me. I'ma make corrupt politicians fucking hate me. Beat a red pill, make the people fucking take me. I'ma stand tall till the system fucking rapes me. Want me on my knees, gotta make me. Throw me to the ground, fucking tase me. Lock me in a room till I go crazy. Tell the damn devil he's gon' have to fucking face me. Tell him I see through him, making all them people hazy. Motherfuckers. Look how the fuckers lied, told a love from a mother or a father who just sees as a demon. Bitch, don't even hear us screaming. Now my fucking mind is teeming, all the guilt and shame, all the hatred I became. Fuck this damn closet, I'ma never play a game. Light the fucking match and ignite the damn flame. Now my fucking pride I reclaim. Bet you fucking wish that I never even came out. Poggers. Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Gay, fuck gay, what the gay? Do you hesitate? Fuck gay, fuck gay, what the fuck do you hesitate? Fuck do you hesitate? What the fuck do you say? Gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Hells yeah. Hells yeah. What up, y'all? Holy shit. We back, fam. We back. Holy shit. Yeah. Lady Hopium has returned, fam. I've returned. We've returned. All of us. What up, bitches? Let's make this, Jesus, it's been a while. Been a while, fam. Yeah, how's everyone doing, yo? How's everyone doing? Hells yeah. Whew. Okay, it's, Jesus, it's hot. I'm in the basement, but it's still hot. Which is why I got a fan on. You know what? Fuck it. The fan's gotta be literally on me, okay? Fuck, okay. No, not on the curtain. Jesus. On me. Alright? Me. I'm the important thing in this room, bitch. Not the fucking curtain. Jesus. How is everybody doing today, yo?
Holy shit. Who we got in the chat? Yo, we got Noctob, we got Ami, we got Jenny, we got the Saints 03, we got John Duff, and probably got a lot of other people here. Yo, how's everyone doing? Holy shit, I know. It's been too long since I've been on here, yo. It's been too long, but I am back. Little update for y'all. This is the first stream. This is the first stream that I can ever think of that I've done, like, completely sober. That's right. I have been sober for, 3 days. 3 days. Today is the 3rd day. It's not been easy. I don't feel amazing today, but you know what? I feel a hell of a lot better than I felt yesterday. Yesterday I was doing really bad. Like, really fucking bad. So, yeah, now I'm, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting over the fucking hump, you know? I'm getting over the hump. Still imbibing in certain substances. I've been vaping a lot of nicotine, and I got myself a CBD vape to help out as well. But no THC. I'm clean of THC and alcohol. Haven't touched either. And it's hard, guys. It's fucking hard. And, you know, my body is still kind of, like, screaming for more weed. It's like, come on, go have a smoke, But, like, Jesus, I have made the decision, as hard as it is, and as much pain as it's gonna cause me, I do not want my life to be ruled by drugs anymore. In fact, I'm kind of sick of it. For the last 3-4 years, I've been smoking weed nonstop. It got so bad, like, through most of it, like, I wasn't able to go more than, like, 3 or 4 hours without smoking some weed. I was bad, guys. I was bad. My tolerance was high as hell, and, I wasn't handling a lot of my mental issues and whatnot, healthily. Kind of stopped taking the pills I was prescribed because, hey, I got prescribed weed and that's all I need now. No, don't do that, fam. Not smart. I had to learn that the hard way. Jesus, I love this choker, but it's making my neck sweat. Anyway, yes, who else is it? We got J Troy O in the chat. We got Realize TV in the chat. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. I'm back and I'm in a new dress. I'm in a new dress cuz why not? I've been eyeing this dress for like a while on Amazon and I really wanted it, and so since this month I spent like, whoa, careful. Jesus, almost knocked this down. Jesus, okay. Make this straight. I think it's straight. Alright, it's fine. Jesus. Alright. Careful, fam. Emma, yo. But yeah, I had a little bit extra money this month because I haven't been buying as much weed. Or, like, I bought a little bit at the beginning of the month, and, I got my grandmother to hold on to it, and, I was doing, like, smoking every day, like, a little bit less and less, but, like, I finally got sick of it and was just, like, honestly, I got sick of it after I relapsed, the other night. Like, really bad. I was mixing weed, pills, and alcohol, and I had, like, and I was still feeling like shit. That's the thing. I was still feeling like shit. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I gotta get over this fucking dependency. It's hard, but I'm gonna keep going at it, yo. I'm gonna keep it up, yo. Hell yeah, plaid vibes, yo. All the plaid. I love plaid. Plaid looks so cute on me. I love it. I love it, fam. Yeah. I need to zoom. This needs to be zoomed out so that y'all can see more of my dress. It. Whatever. That's good enough. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. But yeah, we got a show for y'all tonight. All right, we got a fucking show. We got the Hopium show is back, fam. It's back, and I don't know, like, if you'd have asked me yesterday if I'm gonna stream anytime soon, I would have said fuck no. But like today, I woke up, took a shower, like right after I woke up, and it just so happened that this dress came in the mail today. So I took a shower, didn't do much makeup at all, really. That's another thing that's been getting better. I've been tweezing, plucking the hairs on my face instead of shaving them. And what I do is I spend a few like hours like plucking as many as I can stand plucking until I get sick of it, shave the rest off, and then try start over in a few more days. When it starts growing back again. And so I've just been plucking shit as they grow back out, and like because I'm on estrogen, a lot of the hair that's growing back out is the little white hairs, little white femme hairs, which are easier to pluck as well, easier to epilate because I got an epilator that plucks hairs quickly. Really hurts the first time you do it, especially with like male facial hair, but yeah, that's why I've been plucking a lot. Because believe it or not, that kind of hurts less. But yeah, now that it's mostly like femme hairs, I can just epilate easily, and my face is nice and smooth. Mostly, it's done wonders for my dysphoria. So hells yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm not amazing. I'm not like super PogChamp or anything, but like I'm feeling okay. I'm okay. And this is going to be an okay stream tonight. In fact, it's going to be a bomb-ass stream because, honestly, I don't know the last time I've streamed for y'all sober. I've streamed, like, sometimes I would stream less high than others, but, like, I always had, like, something in my system. And I'll be honest, I've kind of noticed after what, like, I feel like my performance ability goes down after I get high as fuck. And sometimes I would feel the need to get high right before a stream, or I'd have like a lot of anxiety. But yeah, now I'm just like, I don't know. Like whenever I would stream without smoking first, I feel like I would do better. So I figured, hey, I'm feeling okay today. I'm sober. I'm gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do a fucking stream. All right. Hells yeah, it's gonna be fun. I know I've neglected a lot of my content lately. I've neglected this. I've neglected. I'm taking this off because it is definitely making my neck sweatier. But not taking off the lesbian necklace. All right. Never, ever. Gay pride all the way, all the fucking way, fam. All the way. Yeah, say gay. We gonna say gay every day. Every day, say gay. Holy shit. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the chat up so I can see it. I should get the Twitch chat up as well, because we got Twitch. We're live on Twitch as well, which I also haven't been in a while. For those of y'all who don't know, by the way, I have been streaming a little bit on Instagram, and I think I'm gonna keep doing chill streams on Instagram. When I feel like streaming, but I don't feel like Jesus, pause. When I feel like streaming, but I don't feel like doing anything too involved or anything that's a lot of work, I'ma just like go live on Instagram for a while. So anyone who's interested in seeing those, go down the description. There's my link to my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. And even if you don't like Instagram, okay? Even if you're not a big fan of Instagram, all right, join it for me. All right? Join it because you get more hopium over there, all right? I've got you can go over there and get a gram of hopium, right? If you don't want a whole chunk of hopium, or a whole nugget of hope, you just go get a gram over there. It's good shit. All right. Just us having fun. My last stream, I was like, I don't know. I was like playing dress up. I was doing a bunch of silly shit, and I was having a fun time. We don't have enough people following on Instagram though, so like the chat isn't super active. So yeah, I want to build up the Instagram, fam. I want to build that shit up, so that, just like I said, whenever I don't feel like coming down here and do a proper stream, I can just do a chill stream from my phone up in my bedroom or wherever, you know. And of all the apps I've used on my phone to stream, by the way, like, holy shit, Instagram is actually pretty good in terms of, like, staying connected and, like, not, like, dropping constantly and having a ton of lag issues. So, yeah, that's going to be my phone stream platform for the foreseeable future. But yeah, fam, yeah. Remember, I've also got a bunch of other links down there. I got a Patreon if y'all want to support me. I got a Streamlabs if y'all want to donate during this stream. That shit helps me out a ton too. All right, really fucking does. There, I'm gonna fix my name. All right, it's fixed. I've been playing around with my name and what my final name is gonna be. Emily is still my first name, and Mercy is still gonna be my last name, but I've been playing around with some new middle names. I'm not 100% sure. If y'all want if y'all want a sneak peek of what that might be, you can go check out my Instagram, because I talked about it a little bit on Instagram. But yeah, I'm playing around with it. I'm playing around. All right. But hells yeah. Yo, what up, Armorless Crustacean? What up, Mickey Richards? Hells yeah. Hells yeah. It's gonna be fun, fam. Gonna be fun. Alright. So, Jesus. It's been a while, and, like, how do I get back into the swing of things? This is all new to me, yo. It's, what should we start with, fam? Say gay every freaking day, fam. Asking a lot, I know, but I'm worth it, fam. All right, I'm fucking worth it. All right, my podcast content is worth it. Follow me on Instagram. Do it, fam. I'm gonna put more selfies and shit on there too, especially because the other thing that I've been neglecting, my OnlyFans. I know I've been lazy, guys. I gotta do more shit. Totodile, Cyndaquil. Oh, no, just Totodile or Cyndaquil. Not Chikorita? That's not even in the mix? Totodile or Cyndaquil? I'm gonna be honest. In that gen, I almost always go with Cyndaquil. Like, always. Even though, like, Typhlosion isn't even my favorite. Like, Typhlosion's not my favorite final evolution. It's not bad. I don't dislike it, but it's not my favorite. But, Chikorita literally sucks. Yeah, kind of. I've only ever picked starters other than Cyndaquil when I was, like, doing, like, second or third runs in those games and being like, okay, I want to pick a different starter this time. But if I'm choosing one I like, it's always gonna be Cyndaquil. Always, fam. Always Cyndaquil. Yeah. r/asexual. Maybe. If y'all want me, okay, we're gonna do a new segment, and I talked about this on Instagram. All right, we're doing a new segment or a new type of thing here, because I've seen some other content creators do this, and it actually seems like a lot of fun. So we're gonna look at some. We're gonna look at some subreddits. We're gonna look at some Reddits. So if y'all want to send me some Reddits that y'all want me to look at, again, I have a channel in my Discord, show submissions. It's on the top of the board section. Y'all can send stuff in that you want. And I might look at it. I might. I do have some stuff pulled for tonight. Yeah, the one Reddit that I've been looking at quite a bit lately, because it's actually kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun, is the Am I the Asshole Reddit. I kind of like that. In fact, I've pulled a couple of those that I want to look at. Um, we got some other shit. We got some videos. We got Jesus. Ooh. I got some shitty parent segments too. I got some let's laugh at shitty parents, cuz that's always fun. Um we got Jesus fucking finally. Yeah, we got Jesus. We got Jesus juice. Jesus. No, we don't, cuz we're not drinking. We drinking water. She need water, fam. Yeah. But yeah, what else have I been doing? I've been playing a lot of Rune Factory 5. I got Rune Factory 5 on the Switch, and I love it, and I don't regret it one bit. It is, holy shit, this is my kind of game, alright? This is my kind of fucking game. This is exactly the game that I've been looking for, alright? Exactly the fucking game, alright? Because I don't know if y'all know this, I'm an old school Harvest Moon fan, alright? I used to be a big fan of the Harvest Moon franchise, especially back during the, like, GameCube, DS, GBA era. I had most of those games, alright? And I had a lot of fun with them. Surprisingly enough, when the first Rune Factory game came out, I didn't think much of it. I played it for a bit, and it was fine. Even though it is my type of game, even was back then. But yeah, fam, I haven't touched the Rune Factory franchise in a while. I picked up 4 for a little bit and didn't really get into it, but like, Jesus, Rune Factory 5, fam. It's got farming, monster catching, RPG shit, dungeon exploring. Like, it's a fun fucking game. It's a fun fucking game. And much like other games that I enjoy that give you a lot of freedom, there's also a lot of shit to level up, which I enjoy. I like leveling various skills and whatnot. So yeah, it's a fun game. Maybe I'll stream some of it at some point. Don't know if we're gonna do gaming stream tonight. We'll see how I feel in like an hour or two. If I do, though, we'll either do Star Wars or Kingdom Hearts, depending on how I feel. Like, it's whatever. It's we got a long ways till that. All right, we got a long ways till that. We got content first, guys. We gotta do content, actual content. I would chat with the chat more if the chat was more active. The chat needs to learn to be more active at the beginning of these streams, yo. Lady Edgetress? Nah. I'm kinda over the edgelord shit. I really am. I'm really over, like, being performatively edgy. I have no interest in it anymore. It doesn't mean I'm not edgy, and I'm not gonna be edgy from time to time and tell edgy jokes from time to time, but, like, the over-the-top performative, let's see how edgy we can be, let's see how fucking offensive we can get and piss people off and shit, I don't like that. I don't enjoy it. It's honestly, Jesus, this is not a comfortable bra. I unfortunately can't wear this dress with any of the bras that I like wearing, because they just look weird. So I gotta wear this strapless. Jesus, yeah, Emily's no longer edging. All right, we're a straight-laced channel over here. Like I said, I'm still an edgy bitch. I still swear a lot, and I still you know, I can be mean sometimes. I don't like being mean, but I will when I have to. All right, I will be mean when I have to. And Yeah. Is that a bando? I think so. Probably. Yeah, it's probably. I have a few of them, but this black one is the only one that goes good under this dress. You want bando bras in the future? Fuck yeah, guess some. They pog. Um, I had these before I even had tits, and I would just put padding in and wear it under my clothes, and it was poggies. Um, Not to say that I have like giant tits now, but Jesus, I'm feeling good about the HRT, fam. I am. It's I can tell my body's starting to change. My titties starting to grow. Other things, skin getting softer, face getting smoother, and you know, dysphoria is going away a little bit, little by little every day. Um, little by little. We getting there, fam. We getting there. Hells yeah. Jesus. Why is this like uncomfortable? Like right there. Oh, that's why. Because this thing is like digging in. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's good. I'll just pull it up. Jesus. That's better. Okay. Alright, fam. Alright. Alright. Let's, Yeah, so I have two, like, types of segments that I want to do here. I want to do just some Reddit shit in general, but I also want to do some, hey, let's laugh at shitty parents segments, because I feel like I'm good at that. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun, and it's a thing I rant about often. And there's a lot of shit on the internet to comment on, so why not, right? So, Jesus, one day this show will have proper segments and we'll have like intros for each of them. Wouldn't that be amazing? I dream big, fam. I dream big. Because you know what? I'm going to say this. Fam. The last few weeks have been really fucking hard. Really fucking hard. Like, Jesus. Excruciating. Okay? But the one thing that, like, and when I say hard, like, I've been having, like, a lot of mental breakdowns, okay? And, I've been doubting myself a lot. I've been doubting whether or not I can do anything. But, like, the one thing, fam, look, I'm not saying I have some, like, top tier, amazing content that's, like, unrivaled or anything. But I think what we do here is pretty damn good. I think what I make here is pretty damn good. I'm proud of it anyway. I enjoy what I do here. And the other reason I wanted to get clean is so I can actually put my energy into doing the things I love. And when my mind and my body is focused on you know, substances and getting high, I don't think I'm giving you guys my all. I don't think I'm giving anything my all. I think the only thing I was giving my all was the drugs. And that wasn't good. And it's still hard. I've been vaping a lot of CBD. I also bought some CBD joints. I can tell they're CBD because they don't make me high in the slightest. However, they kind of help a little bit with the stress and with my appetite, which was one of the big reasons I smoked. So yeah, at this point, I'm just like solely, and I'm trying to not even rely on that too much. But whenever I get the urge to smoke some THC, I'm like, nah, CBD, that's it, fam. I'm putting my foot down with myself, like, real hard. And part of me is mad. Part of me is like, you fucking bitch, you idiot. How dare you not be smoking right now? You should be smoking every hour of every day. How dare you deprive us of weed? This is fucking bullshit. But you know what? The part of me that wants to fucking make something of myself, the part of me that doesn't want to be, doesn't want to just be addicted to drugs my whole life, is just like, nah, I'm done. I can't. I've spent the last 4 fucking years, just getting high to cope with being alive, alright? But I know there's reasons to live. I know there are. And I know that I have value in this world. I know I have value and potential, and I'm going to stop wasting it. I'm going to stop wasting it away on drugs. All right? Any ideas, nickname ideas for Yanma? Professor Yana. It's a Doctor Who reference. Obscure Doctor Who reference. I don't know. Jesus. You have no value in this world? Bullshit. Bullshit. In all my years on this fucking planet, in my 27 years on this goddamn planet, I haven't met a single fucking person who was devoid of value. Not one. I've met some shitty people. I've met some people who waste their potential. And I've met some people who, due to their circumstances, are kind of unable to see out their full potential. But I've never met a person with zero potential and zero value. Our consciousness has value. Our consciousness is amazing and capable of creating so much. And not only do I think like when human life is wasted, it's a travesty, but when someone's potential is wasted, it's just as much of a travesty. When someone who could have been a good person, could have been worthwhile to society, instead takes their potential and uses it for evil, that makes me sad. Because I know that person could have been more. There's the old, and yeah, I'm gonna invoke Hitler, I know, Godwin's Law. But there's the old, not adage, what's the term? Whatever. The old hypothetical of, like, if you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you? My answer is fuck no. What I would do is go back in time and make sure Hitler gets into art school. Okay? Because Jesus, I don't think any person is devoid of potential. I think a lot of people waste their potential. I think a lot of people's potential is wasted due to their circumstances and whatnot. I mean, who could kill a baby? Well, that's kind of my point. Every baby that is born is and every baby that is born is nothing but potential. All right? Every child that's born could be anything. All right? Time travel in the past would fuck us in the future. Well, obviously. Like, if I had the ability to go back in time and change history, I wouldn't. Unless I had a way of calculating exactly what would happen, and like, it would be too hard. It would really be too hard to do. So I don't think time travel in general is ethical. At least not changing the past, but yeah. But no, like, any person that has done evil things, serial killers even, okay? if they were born, raised in a different situation, you have no idea what they would have become. And so I don't view anyone as without value, and I never will. I will never just discount someone and say, yeah, you're worthless and you're never gonna be better. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that I doubt very much will ever get better. But do I think they don't have the potential? No. Of course they do. It's just about, you know, providing decent influences, environments, you know, societal attitudes. All that stuff is important. If I could go back in time, I'd change his circumstances. Baby Hitler was innocent. Exactly. Exactly. He was an awful artist, extremely bland. Well, maybe he could have been a better artist. You know, maybe if I don't know. Maybe if who knows? Like everyone's life is a series of events that shape who they become. Okay, that's what my point is. And just because someone is in a place where they've done evil does not mean they were always going to do evil. Does not mean that, you know, they never had potential. All it means is that their potential was goddamn wasted. And again, it's a shame. He was a decent artist on a technical level. Jesus, do we have to look at Hitler's art? Do we have to? Jesus. Adolf Hitler. I guess you don't even need to put his first name. Hitler paintings. Let's see his paintings. Okay. I mean, oh, oops. We gotta get rid of Jesus. Not Jesus. I gotta get rid of my game screen, which is, I have too many fucking game capture. There it is. All right. So yeah, this is some of Hitler's artwork. But this is decent. Okay, I couldn't do better. I really couldn't. You know, Jesus. I'm not a visual artist though. I never have been. I'm more of a writer and a speaker. Yeah, this stuff's not bad. There's potential there, okay? There's potential. And this human being could have dedicated his life to art rather than world domination. And, you know, maybe we'd live in a better world. Who knows? Who knows? All right? My point is, people have value, and they can be better, alright? Even if they're not. If they're not, that sucks, but yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying. Jesus. Jesus. Depends on your definition of better. I'd consider scribbles with soul to be a million times better than that. Million times that hollow piece. You can say it's hollow or whatever, but like on a technical sense, like it's decent. On a technical level, all right, he knew how to paint. The man knew how to paint. All right, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe if he put some, maybe if he all those years he spent, you know, rising the ranks of German politics and taking over the world. If he spent all that time working on his art, maybe he would have been a really good painter. Jesus, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all are stun locking me. Okay, I love y'all. It's okay. It's all right. Also, what up, the animal Blundetto? What up? What up, Quixotic Dragon? Who else is here? What up? Oh, Blaine is here. Of course Blaine is here. What up, fam? Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Alright. Cheeses. Grilled cheeses. Hell yeah. No, I get it. Technically good art isn't as good as like deep art. I get that. I get that. Art has to have depth to it in order to you know, connect with people. But we have the ability, human beings are a mix of different feelings and emotions and experiences, and we can use those in various ways. All right, we can use our passion to do good or to do evil. All right. And as evil as Hitler was, and as bland as his artwork was, he clearly had a lot of passion on some level, even if it was extremely misplaced. Did the pink Pepe just move? Yes, I made it bigger. Made it bigger. All right. I should have said no. No, that's just your imagination. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, yo? This is where it's always been. I didn't touch anything. I don't like to troll my own chat. It's I chose this stupid ass username to protect my identity, and I'm glad I did, because it's so funny when people are like, "Oh, Blaine is here." Yeah, yeah, Blaine is here. She is. Hells yeah. Hells yeah, fam. I don't know what he did in World War I, so I would not. I won't speak on whether or not he was a war hero. I have no clue. I've not studied that much into his life. At least not before he turned to the dark side. The dark side, yo. Jesus. Alright, what else we got, fam? What else we got here? Let's look at some actual stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna read this story because it's something that kind of hits close to home, and I have a lot to say about it. Oh, fine. Last stunlock. People aren't born evil. Some people may be born with mental circumstances that make them more likely to behave unethically, but even people with sociopathy can be taught self-control and be fine people. Yes, that is true. And that's kind of my overall point. All right. All right, fam. Let's go into some content. All right. This isn't a am I the asshole, but it's an article that is kind of similar to one. All right, let's just take a look. All right. Okay. Kid's mom is angry. Their aunt invites everyone to Disney World except her and her husband. I'm not gonna read all the whatever. A child-free woman decides to take her sister-in-law's kids to Disney World, but did not invite their parents, which sparked a conflict. And this is from Am I the Asshole? Oh, am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I'll take her kids to Disney World, but not her? So my husband and I are child-free, more well off than most of our siblings. We bought a house young, have steady careers, and minimal expenses. We enjoy being child-free, but I'm also very fond of my nieces and nephew. 4 nieces and 1 nephew from varying siblings on my husband and I's side. we have worked to be a part of all their lives. I make special trips for birthdays, help their parents with cleaning, yard work, and cooking as much as I can. My philosophy is it takes a village, and I can be a part of that village. That's based. That's what families are supposed to do. 2 years ago, one of my sister-in-laws on my husband's side lost her father. He lived in Europe, and they had a strained relationship, so he never met my niece, who we will call E. So my sister-in-law ended up going to his funeral, but E and Bill didn't go. E was 8 and got out of school a week after her mom left, and Bill was struggling to keep things in order. Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law was struggling to keep things in order. My husband and I stopped by and cooked dinners, but we had an existing vacation plan, so we offered to take E with us. It was a camping trip, nothing fancy, but she loved it and had a great time, so we let her come with us on several more trips since then. Cut to now. My brother and his wife and young kids have always been broke. It's been a hard year for them, and my sister-in-law was talking about how badly they needed a break. My husband, E, and I had planned a trip for Disney World over fall break, so I decided to talk it over with my husband and offered to take their 2 kids with us as well. My sister-in-law got excited and said she would text my brother to get the time off work ASAP. I was confused and clarified I just meant I'd take the kids with us, so they had a bit of a break. My sister-in-law ended up getting mad and asking, what about us? You're just gonna leave us home to do nothing while you guys have fun. I've never been to Disney World. Jesus, this already sounds like my mother. Look, yeah, I told her I didn't mean it like that, but she's pretty pissed and won't let her kids go if they can't also go. Am I the asshole? All right. Look. Yeah, there's a lot of entitlement there, okay? And you know what? This is also really fucked because this mother is a cunt for, like, putting herself before her kids and being so, oh, why don't I get to go? But how about just be glad that your kids are going to get to have that experience that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to have, all right? And maybe don't expect your sister to fucking or your sister-in-law to pay for everyone. They're already going out of their way to pay for your kids to go, and you're gonna throw a fit because they're not putting the extra money so that you can go as well. That's really fucking shitty. And I will say, as someone whose parents actually disallowed us from going on trips with our aunt and uncle, not even to Disney World, but like just random trips, like to fucking Quebec or drive down to Florida. My aunt and uncle wanted to take us with them. My parents were always like, nope, not unless you're gonna take all of us. You're not taking my kids on trips. And my parents had an even worse reason, because it wasn't just, oh, well, it was partly I don't get to go, but it was also I don't get to be the one to take them, and that's not fair either. If you have kids, if you have fucking kids, all right, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about what you wish you could do, all right? At the end of the day, your kids come first, okay? And if someone offers to do something nice for your kids, you are a fucking asshole for being like, no, you're not allowed to do this nice thing for my kids if you don't also do the same for me and my husband. Like, holy shit. Oh wait, is it too early to call them a cunt? No. This person's a cunt. No, the person who the original poster is not a cunt. The original poster is the one who's taking the kids to Disney World. And yeah, like she it's kind of her to do that. And she didn't have to do that. And a trip to Disney World is fucking expensive. I never got to go to Disney World. Much for that reason. 'Cause yeah, my aunt and uncle didn't have a lot of money, but they had a bit of money and they could afford to take us kids with them. But like taking our parents too as well was not realistic. Also, I kind of don't blame them for the fact that my parents just aren't pleasant people. And so I'm just like, I'm trying to not take too much of my own personal baggage into this, but like I said, this whole thing does kind of hit close to home. And it makes me mad to see a parent be that fucking selfish, especially the part where it's like, she won't let her kids go. Like, it's one thing to be like, it's bad enough. I think it's actually kind of shitty that she's, oh, what about us? But, like, whatever, I get it. She misunderstood, okay? But, like, be an adult and go, oh, okay, I get it. Whatever, I thought we were gonna go too, but whatever. Hey, at least our kids get to go, you know? Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, you are a worthless parent. You are a shitty... Especially if you're, like, broke and can never afford to take your kids on trips. Like, this will probably be their one chance to go to Disney World. And you're fucking depriving them of that because you're fucking selfish. You've never been to Disney World, neither of your kids. And now, because of you, none of you get to go. And at the end of the day, it's just this childish fucking behavior. This childishness of like, oh, well, like, if you can't have, like, Jesus. It's like, oh, if I can't have it, no one can. Like, holy shit. Like, literally, grow up. Grow the fuck up. I'm sorry. Like, if you have kids, this is way too immature for you to be behaving if you have kids. You, like, holy fuck. Get your head out of your ass. Be a fucking adult. For 5 fucking minutes, be an adult. And put your kids before your goddamn self. And I guess the verdict is not the asshole. Fun aunt is a fabulous person for a child to have in their lives. My husband and his siblings had an aunt like that. She'd take each of them on adventures to Europe, teach them to drive, go on crazy road trips with them. It's a huge gift to take their kids to Disney World. They should be grateful that their kids will be able to have a wonderful experience with family that they wouldn't be able to afford for them. Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah, parents are supposed to set an example, but that's what happens when you have parents who are haven't even grown up themselves. By the way, like, I'm fully aware of the fact that I'm not the most grown up person ever, which is why I don't have kids. 'Cause I know I'm not ready for them. Like, it's that simple. And Jesus, oh my god. Yeah, people who think this way, people who act this way are some of the worst fucking... I feel bad for these kids on multiple levels. I feel bad for these kids, not just for not being able to go to Disney World, but for having shitty fucking parents. I hope something changed. Maybe the poster on Reddit showed this to her sister-in-law and was like, look, Reddit disagrees with you. And she was like, all right, fine. Maybe someone else convinced her. I don't know. I hope so, because Jesus, I feel bad for those kids. Fuck parents like that. That is such poor form when parenting. That is disgraceful parenting. All right? Disgraceful. Baby-brained, I grew a child inside of me. That means I no longer have to follow the rules of society. Yeah. If she was like, I don't want them to go because I'd be concerned for their safety, or I think they're too young to be separated from their parents, then I'd understand. But this, I don't think I'd even care for those arguments either, because those are a lot of the excuses that my parents would use, and I happen to know that my parents are just spiteful people. And my mom was like, why should my sister take them to Disney World? I should be the one to take them to Disney World. It's not fair. Jesus. Grow a fucking spine. Grow a fucking... I don't know, grow a pair of adult titties, alright? Jesus. You're acting like a goddamn 12-year-old. I know I'm saying you like I'm mad at the person who posted this on Reddit. No, I'm mad at the person she's bitching about. Jesus. Wait, who are you telling then get a job, bitch? I don't like that sentiment ever to anyone, alright? That's not an acceptable thing to say to anyone ever. All right? And if y'all want me to go on a rant about that, I will. But look, like, I won't even project, because I know my parents are shitty. I won't even do that, like, okay, my dad is a person that probably could have and should have gotten a job at a lot of points. But, like, other people, I don't know that well. I don't know people that well to, make that judgment. And I don't like being that judgmental. From the text here, from what I'm seeing, I'm calling this mother a cunt for reasons that I think are valid. But I'm not telling her, oh, you can't afford to go to Disney World? Then get a job, bitch. Nah. Alright? Maybe she's working as hard as she can. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything about that situation. If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably not the best person in a lot of areas, but yeah, I don't know. I know people shouldn't expect to go to Disney World for free. Well, yeah, well, like, if that's your point, if you want to go to Disney World, then get a job and pay for it, sure. But just in general, I don't like that sentiment of, oh, then go get a job. If you breed, you should have an income. Yeah, I'd say so. If you're a person, and it's another reason that I don't have kids, and I've gone out of my way to not have unprotected sex with any of my partners, and I've gone out of my way to not get anyone pregnant, because I know I'm not ready to be a mom yet. Maybe someday I will be, but on a lot of levels, I'm not. And I'm not just, like, psychologically, mentally, but, like, financially, I'm not ready. And that's why I say a lot of times, like, you shouldn't have kids unless you know that you can take care of them. Unless you know that you will be able to afford them. And I'm not saying, like, people have kids and then end up in shitty situations. Of course they do. All right? People end up with kids they didn't plan for or whatever, or they end up, they tried to plan better, but then things didn't go good. Whatever. I get that. All right? Life happens. Which is why I don't like that judgmental shit. You have 2 jobs and you're still homeless? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. But yeah, that is the case for a lot of people too. Like, financial shit sucks, all right? And, like, again, I get it. This mother is poor and she wouldn't be able to go to Disney World. She can't go to Disney World, but whatever. Like, again, don't deprive your kids of that just because you can't go. All right? That is selfish. Again, as a parent, your job is to put your kids first. All right? Your job is to be a parent. Your job is to raise your kids. That is your job. If you're not done being a kid yet yourself, then you shouldn't be bringing another generation into the world. You hate the term breed, but yes, I agree. Yeah. It's literally just capitalistic cope. The term get a job, yeah, it is. It is. Most people that tell other people go get a job don't really know what they're talking about. Whoa, thank you very much, J. Troy Doe. Hell yeah, J. Troy Doe kindly tipped $5 and is fucking awesome. Hells yeah. Hells yeah, guys. Cheers indeed. Cheers indeed, fam. Hell yeah, that means a lot. Yo, what up, Grayler, formerly Buzzard. What up, Grayler? How's it going? Hells yeah. Hells yeah, J. Troy Doe. Based. Alright. Parents usually are sacrificing for their children. Sometimes jobs are part of that sacrifice, but that's not universally the case for everyone. Yeah, that's true. Good, thanks for asking. You, me, I'm surviving. I'm sober. I'm 3 days sober for the first time in like 4 years. And yeah, I'm feeling good. Does that mean I'll never relapse? I don't know. I hope not. I don't want to. I don't plan to. I'm taking it one day at a time. One day at a time. But I figured the one of the things that would make me feel better is getting back into the swing of things. So that's what I'm doing. And I know for some people, like 3 days sober. Fam, for the last 4 years, I don't think I've gone more than like 8 hours without imbibing THC of some kind. Maybe the longest I've gone is like 12 hours or more. Not 24 hours, all right? The fact that I've made it over 48 hours is getting to 72 hours, like Jesus. It feels good. It feels good, and it feels like I can do it. I can do it, fam. Progress is progress, yes. And like I said, I'd like to get to the point where I can have a healthy relationship with weed and alcohol. I'm currently not at that place. So I do appreciate y'all in the chat not going out of your way to you know, glorify certain substances in my chat. Be much appreciated. I know y'all already haven't, but I'll appreciate y'all keeping that up, alright? Because, Jesus, just seeing the little weed leaf on this CBD vape, which only has a very tiny, minuscule amount of THC that doesn't make me high in the slightest. It still makes... Weed. Jesus. No, I'm good. I'm good, and I'm gonna do better. All right. I'll let y'all know when I collect my my 1 week chip. Was it bad, the addiction? Yes. The addiction was so bad that I was heavily contemplating moving on to harder substances, because the weed wasn't getting me high enough, and I couldn't stand being sober for more than like a couple hours, and Jesus, okay, I'm focused, I'm here, don't share if it's too vulnerable. No, it's all good. I probably won't go too much further into detail because it is a little difficult. I've talked about it on some of my last couple streams. I've been very open about my addiction, and the last few weeks, the last month, I was like, it sounds like it ties to trauma. It does. I have complex PTSD. I have a number of mental illnesses and neurodivergences. Over this last month, I've experienced a lot of mental health bullshit. I've been dissociating. I've been small spacing, which for those of y'all that don't know is when someone kind of like it's a trauma response that causes you to go into like a childlike state. That's happened to me a few times. I've had episodes of being just completely nonverbal, not being able to speak. I get twitches, and I get really like anxious. I get fidgety. In fact, where's my fidget? Jesus, I left my fidget upstairs. It's fine. It's fine. That has a name. Uh, I, apparently that's the name. Apparently it's called small spacing. I've never heard that name in like an academic setting or in like a therapy setting, but my friend Ami tells me it's what it's called, at least in like mental health circles online and shit. Um, so yeah, that trust me, it's a lot of like not fun shit. But I've realized that all of that shit was getting worse when I was fiending. And I'm fiending more when I'm letting myself smoke once a day still. Because even then, like, I started limiting myself and being like, okay, only after, I was like, literally, I will only smoke weed after 420. And then it just got to the point, I realized that even going most of the day and then smoking in the evening, like, that day was hard. I streamed on Instagram on that day, on the last day I smoked weed. And that was a hard day, because I went most of the day without smoking, and then I smoked a little bit before I started that Instagram stream, and then while I was streaming, I got the urge to smoke more, and I was gonna just take one quick bowl, and I ended up smoking all the weed I had, and it just made me realize, like, no, if I'm gonna do this, as hard as it is and as painful as it is, I have to do it cold turkey. Oh, that's what it's called? Yeah, I've done that. I don't know if that's what it's officially called, but I like having a word for it, because that's happened to me a lot throughout my life. I know it's a trauma response. And when I get like that, it's easy for me to get nonverbal or very scared. Ami can tell you. Ami was kind of dealing with me while I was going through that a few times, and as I dissociated a few times as well, it scared her. It scared my grandmother, and I started realizing that, like, having the drugs in my system, but trying to, like, wean myself off, like, fiending for the drugs, made me more likely to get in those mental states. So, yeah, I I realized, like, basically, like, every day that I put off smoking, I would just be reliving the worst of the withdrawal symptoms over and over and over, and then undoing the progress I made that whole day by smoking in the evening. You know, now I had 2 really bad days. This morning was not great, but I'm not feeling amazing right now still, but I'm just like, the fact that I'm not as bad as I was yesterday, and yesterday I was like, Ami will tell you, I was in tears. I was just begging for fucking drugs or alcohol or something, but I resisted. And I feel like I'm over the hump of, like, the worst of it. So yeah. Reminds me of a Bob Saget quote from How High: "Addicted to weed. Have you ever sucked dick for cocaine?" No, I don't like that way of thinking, because, again, like, first of all, it's bullshit that you can't get addicted to weed. You can get addicted to anything, especially if you are predisposed to addiction like I am. Because addiction does run in my family. My mother is addicted to opioids, has been for most of my life. And introduced opioids to me at a young age. Weed is not 100% harmless. It's mostly harmless, but dependency is the problem, especially if you're an addict. Being dependent, you can become dependent on any substance. And when I look back at my own life, I realize now, since I was 13 years old, I've been dependent on some kind of drug. And I started really fucking small. I took a lot of Tylenol in fucking high school. Before high school, I took a lot of Tylenol when I was like 13, 14, 15. And then when I was 16, I got prescribed some different antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds, some of which I got addicted to. When I was like 17, I think I got prescribed Ativan for the first time, and I became very dependent on Ativan. I have some. My grandmother gives me 1 or 2 a day. I haven't taken one all day though. And I'm gonna put this out of sight because I'm trying not to. I'm gonna drink some water though because she need water. Weed does not have nicotine in it, no. This does. Weed's been demonstrated to mildly hinder brain development before the age of 25. Damn. When did I start weed? I think I started at 23 or 20. How old am I now? I'm 27. 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I was 23. Jesus. I've aged a lot in the last... Holy shit. The time just flies, yo. I'm 27. Sometimes I feel like I'm still 17. Other times I feel like I'm still fucking 7. But, I know I'm here. I know I'm living this life. And I know I'm getting better. Each day is another day that I have a chance to try to do better than I did the day before. And I hate it because I almost feel like I kind of wasted all of Pride Month using some strategies that I should have realized sooner were not going to work for me to get clean. And I wish I had just gone cold turkey like right at the beginning of the month, because then I would have gone to Pride. But hey, you live, you learn. You live, you learn. I would say you look much healthier than a few years back. That is true. I'm also way cuter than I was all those years ago. So I'm making progress in a lot of ways. Yeah. Jesus. It aggravates your predilection towards psychotic delusions. What does? Weed? It can for me too as well. It's called addictive personality disorder. Yeah, I believe that's what I have. I know I have an addictive personality because one of the things, because I've been trying to replace my unhealthy addiction with more healthy ones, one of the things I've gotten addicted to is Rune Factory. Yeah, Rune Factory 5, a lot of fun. Poggies, fun game that you can't see because it's, Jesus, camera. But whatever, it's fucking... So yeah, I get addicted to something and I realize I'm gonna be addicted to something, but I don't want it to be drugs and I don't want it to be getting high. All right. I've also been eating salads every day. I've been exercising every day. And this even while I was still doing weed and trying to wean myself off. Like what my routine was on good days was I wake up, go outside, do some running, like literally like run laps in my backyard, until I can't anymore, and then maybe smoke some weed, and then take a shower, and then like make a salad, eat chop up some vegetables, you know, eat a nice filling salad. I actually didn't finish my salad today. I ate like half of it. Feeling a little hungry right now, actually, but that is fine. I will eat in a little bit. I used to think I had an addictive personality until my therapist explained the difference to me. Oh, are you sure it's an addictive personality and not your ADHD causing hyperfixations? I've not been diagnosed with ADHD, and it's very hard to get a diagnosis for ADHD, even in Canada. And I've asked psychiatrists that I've had, and they've talked me out of getting pursuing a diagnosis over the years. At this point, I'm pursuing other mental health help, and once I get that, I'm on a couple waiting lists right now for a few things. But that is gonna be one of the things I pursue. No, unfortunately, I suspect very much that I have ADHD. I have a lot of the symptoms of ADHD. I am very hyperactive, and I'm very have trouble focusing, a lot of trouble focusing on most things. I also, you know what's funny? I have like, because I do a lot of like stimming, and I have, is it called a verbal stim when you do like the Tourette's thing where you like say, where you say words uncontrollably? I don't like talking about it on stream because the more I talk about it, the more likely I am to do it. But that's another thing that I do where I like uncontrollably say words that I don't. Racist. Jesus. Fuck piss. Okay. Y'all might not have talked about this before. The reason I say racist every once in a while is because for a while the word that I uncontrollably said was the N-word, and not proud of that. And I've been actively trying to replace it for like a few years now. And it's still a thing that when I'm very stressed comes out uncontrollably. Which I don't like. And I it's funny though, when I'm on stream and I'm like performing, like I'm less likely to do it. Jesus. Okay. What up? I'm being very honest this stream, alright? I'm being very honest. It doesn't do to, lie about these things. Jesus. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of words that I have that are like I've just called them my Tourette's words. Most people that I've dated will know about this, because if you've seen me outside of my streams, like you'll know that I do that. And I do it more when I'm stressed. That seems more like Tourette's to me, but I'm no professional. When I get, what is that word? Echolalia? Verbal stims? Verbal stims. I have control over them. When you get verbal stims, you have control over them. You just really want to say them. Okay. I can't tell the difference. Echolalia? Okay. I honestly can't tell the difference between being compelled to say something uncontrollably and having an intense urge to say something. I don't know that there's much of a difference. If I can't stop myself... piss fuck shit. Okay. Part of the reason I swear a lot on stream because if I say words like fuck instead, it's whew, okay. Echolalia? Echolalia? Jesus. Echolalia. Prosi's right? Alright. Echolalia. I have echolalias, I guess. Jesus. I fucking hate the fucking mental health care system in this country. I really fucking do. Because I've been asking since I was in high school to get diagnosed for autism or whatever. And they would just be like, oh, well, like, oh, your parents didn't get you diagnosed when you were a kid? Oh, well, too bad. My parents didn't get me any fucking health care that I needed when I was a kid. How is that my fault? My mother was also too inattentive, is that a word? Whatever. To notice any of the signs. Jesus. Or maybe just in denial. Or maybe she was just too high all the time. I don't know. Alright? I don't want to be that person anymore that's just too high all the time to notice reality. Alright? I'm sick of it. I'm not my mother. I'm not gonna be my mother. I'm gonna evolve, fam. I'm evolving, and I'm gonna keep fucking evolving. I'm gonna keep fucking evolving. Because that's what we're meant to do as humans, alright? A lot of us have been dealt a shit hand. A lot of us have shit to deal with that we would rather not, but that doesn't mean that we don't have the ability to evolve and grow as people. We all do. All right? We all have potential. And when I look at some of my best streams on here or some of my best songs or whatever, I'm like, I know I have potential, and that's not even the best of it. I can do better. I can, and I will do better, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna fucking stop until I achieve my fucking goals. Because like I said, I've known my whole life what I want to do with my life. I've wanted to dedicate my life to art on some level, alright? And a life lived for art is never a life wasted, alright? As Macklemore said. I'm sure someone else said that before him, but hell yeah. You're so far away from being your mother, you might as well be on Pluto. See, I'm a different person in a lot of ways, but I also know the ways in which I'm similar, and it scared me. And I will be honest, my addiction is one of the biggest similarities to my mother that I've noticed, and the way I behave when I want drugs reminds me way too much of my mother, and I don't like it. You know what else? This was stupid of me, and this isn't advice for anyone else. I was dumb trying to quit nicotine before quitting weed when I knew weed was my bigger problem and nicotine is the thing that I have a way easier time giving up. So I am smoking cigarettes again, but not for long. Not for fucking long, fam. True art is beautiful. It is. And if I spend my life creating shit, and I will. I have a lot of shit in my head that y'all haven't even seen yet. I have stories. I have stories upon stories. I have songs. I have albums in my head that want to be produced. I have so much fucking shit. And I've wasted the last 4 years, longer. I've wasted a lot of my life just getting high, depending on substances, and all the while thinking it was making me more creative when it literally wasn't. was actually making me less creative. Before you quit cigarettes, you might as well smoke a cigar. I actually have. I have some cigars. My grandma actually gave me a couple really old cigars that were lying around, because one that was like, I'm pretty sure, was like given to my grandfather when I was born. I smoked it the other week when I had no cigarettes. And I have another cigar lying around. Cigars are okay. Nothing like my parents, yet everything like them. See, this is the thing. Because I notice, I realize that I do have some of the traits of my parents, alright? I think we all do on some level. It's impossible to be raised by people and not have some of their traits rub off on you. But that's the thing. As an adult now, I get to choose. I get to choose which of those traits I want to keep and which of those traits I want to say fuck no to, alright? I get to shape my future. I get to shape who I am. Nobody else gets to shape me anymore. That's part of the, like, that's part of the reason I'm just done. I hit a wall where I was like, no, I'm evolving now, and who I was, I can't be that person anymore. Even the parts of me that are still, and to be clear, like I said, I dissociate a lot, and I have, my mind is very segmented. I have segmented personalities. I have, like, segmented parts of my brain, some that are not always active, and some that, are usually not active, but then they, my goal is to take all the parts of myself, and grow them. I still feel like Lord Darkhay. I'll be honest, I thought I let go of Lord Darkhay when I did that regeneration stream and I started taking estrogen, but I didn't. And I do believe Lord Darkhay is my dark side. And rather than killing him, I'm trying to make him grow the fuck up. Because I think he can. And I think all the different parts of me can. So I'm trying to get there. My parents have some darkness that I'll never respect, but most of them are amazing. Everyone's got some darkness in them, but it's whether or not you feed that darkness. It's whether or not you allow that to be who you are. And if y'all saw my channel 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you know, that's who I was. There's a reason I call myself Lord Darkhay. Alright? No more. Estrogen is gonna change the world? Fuck yeah. All the estrogen. Yeah. Jesus. Alright, one sec. I'm a BRB. I'm a grab my fidget and also a snack. So I'm a Here, I'll just play the end of Say Gay.
Gay. Do you hesitate? Gay. Fuck gay. What gay? Do you hesitate? Gay. Gay. Fuck do you hesitate? Fuck do you hesitate? Fuck you. Say gay. 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 Why the fuck do you hesitate? Say gay. 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 Why the fuck do you hesitate?
Jump.
climb out on the roof. Just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough.
Oh no, I'm late. The next song started playing. Oops. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Turn the other cheek while you hating on the meek. Holier than thou while you praying on the weak. Play of persecution and supremacy you seek. Disown your own kids from the guise of critique. Sold your own morals up the motherfucking creek. Never stop to feel all the havoc that you wreak. Saying God is love while you calling all his children a freak. Bitch, who the fuck are you to speak? Jesus, I think that's the verse I'm most proud of right there. It's also one of the last parts I wrote. And, yeah, I'm still so proud of that song, yo. Make sure to check out Say Gay, alright? It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on, Amazon Music. It's on all the places where you can stream music, alright? So, go listen to it wherever you listen to it. Add it to your playlists. Play it on repeat, fam. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Does weed influence your creative process? I'll be honest. I was writing more the week when I was smoking less. And that's also part of what made me realize. Because when I was, like, weaning myself down, I was having some days where I was, like, really depressed. And I was having other days where I was, like, really manic. And a lot of days where I was flipping back and forth between both throughout the day. But I was writing more when I was manic, and I was also writing more when I was when I was sober, and so I realized I thought that, like, getting high made me more creative, but I think it actually, even if it does make me more creative on some level, it makes me less productive, so there's no point. There's literally no point. Anyway. Alright, what else we got? Honestly, there's a few things I want to do. Ooh, you know what I've been meaning to do for a while? Because I don't know. I don't know if I feel like responding to videos. Maybe we can do a quiz. Because the one quiz I've been meaning to take for a while, because I'm curious what my results will be. I've been meaning to take the sex values quiz. In fact, I haven't taken the political compass in a while either. No, maybe I'll take the leftist values, because fuck the... I don't like the political compass test. The left values and the and the sex values. We can take both of those, yo. Vaxlib, hell yeah. What up, Alan? Alan the Vaxlib. Take the 8 values test. It's more nuanced. Yeah, that's what I have. Or wait, 8 values? Wait. Oh, okay. We can do... Alright, fam. We have sex values and we have 8 values. Wait, which one are we gonna do? Which one are we gonna do? I'll let the chat vote. All right, we might do both of them, but so one in the chat for the sex values quiz, and 2 for the 8 values political quiz. Let's go, chat. Let's go. 1s and 2s in the chat. Let's go. 1. We got a 1. We got 1. 1. All right. All right. All right. I did tell you guys I was doing this a long time ago, and then I never ended up doing it. So let's go. Let's do it. let's find out what my sexuality is. Let's find out. All right. You'll be presented with a series of statements. Yes, I got it. I know how to answer a quiz. All right. All right. Let's go. Question number 1. I could only be lewd to my partners. Mostly, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird because I mean, I do have like an OnlyFans, but like, it's very impersonal. It's not like I'm being lewd with other people. I'm just posting pictures of myself. When it comes to like actually being like a sexual or whatever, yeah, I don't like being sexual with anyone that I'm not in a relationship with. So yeah, let's See, I don't know if posting pictures on OnlyFans, like, bumps this down. I don't think it does. Personally, I don't think it does, because we're talking about, like, how you behave with people. So I'm gonna say, yeah, if it's, especially if it's someone I know, which is also why, like, I've said, people who follow me on OnlyFans, please don't be creepy with me, and please don't, you know, tell me the things you want to do to me or whatever, because that makes me uncomfortable. I actually really don't like that. So yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna strongly agree. All right, I'm made very uncomfortable by any kind of lewdness with anyone that I'm not in a relationship with. I belong to sub-communities associated with deviance. See, technically, yes. All right. I guess I guess just being into mommy doms makes me I have to at least agree. And I mean, I'm trans, and people view that as deviant behavior, even though I don't personally. Yeah, I'll see, I'm a very non-sexual person, but like, I do have a few kinks, you know. Just because I'm not super sexual doesn't mean I don't have some kinks. So yeah, all right, all right, I consider myself vanilla. This is another one. I'll be honest. Considering the fact that, like, mostly what I like to do is make out with people and not much else. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty fucking vanilla for the most part. Like, I guess the mommy dom thing would bump it down a little bit, because that's not the most vanilla thing in the world. I've also never actually... It's honesty here, alright? We're trying to go full honesty. I've been told that I'm too vanilla by partners that I've been with. And I've been like, I mean, like... yeah, I kind of am. Like... So, alright, I'm pretty vanilla. Alright, I would have relationships with women. Strongly agree. Yes. I would say chastity is my virtue. No. See, here's the thing. Chastity. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna look up the definition of the word chastity before I go on. All right. Chastity. The state or practice of refraining from sexual intercourse. Jesus. See, it's not a virtue at all, and so I'm gonna just strongly disagree because it's not a virtue of mine. But also, like, it's, well, maybe I'll just be neutral because I don't like the term virtue. That's what makes me want to really disagree, because I don't think chastity is a virtue or should be. But I am slightly celibate, so neutral. All right. I would have sex on a regular basis. Define regular basis. Your ex would ride you and yell at you to suck her boobs. It was kind of subby and mommy-dommy, but actually pretty hot. Damn, see, that's exactly what I'm into. So, I especially, yes, I like the booba a lot. I like boob sucking as well. It's very, very, very fun. I guess that goes towards my I would say that goes towards my not being vanilla as well. I'm very subby in general. Let's see. I would have sex on a regular I don't know what that means, fam. What's a regular basis? All right. Couple times a month? Okay. Every week? Maybe. Every month? Every day? Nah. I don't have that in me. I've never really had that in me. Is this gonna wind up you being demi? I mean, that is how I've identified for a while. I think I'm just neutral on this. Like, look, if I have a partner that I enjoy being with, I'm likely to want that closeness to them, but it's not even necessarily about the sex. Like, I want to cuddle on a regular basis. I want to make out on a regular basis. I'm not driven to have sex every day, or even all that super often. Yeah, I wish this was more specific than just regular basis. I'm gonna just go neutral. Okay, I could imagine myself in a sexual scenario with a man. Strongly disagree. I'm not into dudes. I masturbate at least once a day. Disagree. I don't never masturbate. I used to, like, do it once a day. I'll be honest, I don't do it nearly as much anymore. Average couples have sex like 3 or 4 times a week. Really? That's average? Jesus. Then I guess I've never been in an average relationship. Oh, God. Jesus. No, I don't. I maybe once a week, maybe twice. Alright. I find myself repulsed by the idea of sex. Sometimes. See, I'm repulsed by a lot of types of sex. I'm repulsed by most straight sex. I'm also kind of repulsed by oral sex. Giving, not necessarily receiving, but I don't really care to receive oral sex either. Yeah, I'll have to go agree. Agree. Alright. I would enjoy or would enjoy inflicting pain or having pain inflicted on me. No. I've had partners that have wanted to, like, do things like choke me or slap me or whatever, or scratch me or whatever during sex. I've never enjoyed any of that. And I really don't enjoy inflicting pain on others. I've had even more partners that have wanted me to do stuff like that, that have wanted me to, like, choke them or whatever. That makes me so uncomfortable. It feels just violent and predatory and mean, and it's just not who I am. So yeah, strongly disagree. I could imagine myself in a sexual scenario with a woman. Strongly agree. Most of the times I imagine myself in any sexual scenario, it is with a woman. I find most fetishes disgusting. That's a harsh term. That's all, like, okay. Do I find a lot of fetishes gross on a personal level? Like I'm not into that. Yes. That doesn't mean I have judgment on anyone who has most fetishes. Like, I don't kink shame people. But in terms of would I engage with them and would I feel a level of disgust engaging in them? Probably. And again, I have, like, maybe 2 kinks. Like 1 or 2. But any other kink that I don't have, I'm kind of, like, repulsed by. So Jesus, I already know what my result is gonna be. I find myself attracted to soft skin, feminine clothing. Yes, 100%. Well, okay. I feel like if I strongly agree, then that means that I'm not also attracted to, like, butch lesbians, which I am. I am. Though I guess I'm primarily attracted to femininity. I guess I can strongly agree, but also be attracted to other things, right? Yes, okay. Find myself attracted to soft-skinned feminine clothing. Yes, absolutely I am. I sometimes find myself dreaming about lewd scenarios. Honestly, very rarely. Like, well, sometimes. I sometimes find myself, cause, like, okay. I feel like neutral, cause, like, sometimes, okay, yeah, sometimes. But, like, not a lot, not never, but, like, alright. I can't even read this one out loud. The fact that I can't read this out loud should tell you all you need to know. I strongly disagree. I don't like the dick. I don't like the penis. Jesus, was this test made by a 12-year-old? God. I would enjoy degrading or getting degraded. No, not generally. I like being dominated by a woman, but that doesn't mean I like being degraded. And I definitely don't like degrading someone else. Disagree or strongly okay. How against degradation during sex am I? I really don't like it, honestly. It doesn't make me comfortable. Like, I could see a rare occasion with someone I'm really comfortable with, maybe. It heavily depends on the scenario. Heavily depends on the scenario. In most cases, I don't like degradation, and I don't like making someone feel degraded. It just doesn't feel sexy to me. Or good on any level, really. I watch pornographic content. I mean, who doesn't? But not all that often. Pretty rarely. I would have relationships with men. Strongly disagree. I find myself attracted to muscular bodies. Also strongly disagree. I like the idea of having power over someone. No, I like the idea of someone having power over me. I might be too boring for some people in the bedroom. Yeah, almost definitely. I'm okay with the idea of hookups or one-night stands. No, not me at all. No. Like, the closest thing I could even consider to that would be maybe if I have a really good friend, maybe experimenting with a friend that I'm not, like, in a relationship with, but for the most part, I don't want to hook up with anyone. It doesn't make me feel good, and I've never been comfortable doing it. Oh, wait, did I am okay with the... Yeah, strongly disagree. I wouldn't feel comfortable getting dominated. I would not feel comfortable with getting dominated. Disagree. I like being dominated. I don't... How much do I like being dominated? I wouldn't feel comfortable getting dominated. Huh. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to... my brain would not... Okay. I wouldn't be comfortable with getting dominated. Strongly disagree. Because I would be comfortable being dominated, right? That's right? I get confused with, like, double negatives. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Sex should be a romantic topic. Look. I'm a slightly asexual person, but I'm pretty fucking romantic. And I only really care for sex in the context of romance. So, to me, it doesn't have to be for everyone. But for me, I like it to be romantic. I like there to be some kind of feeling of romance or of attraction, like a romantic attraction, because I tend to be more romantically attracted to people than sexually attracted. So yeah. I would enjoy someone having control over me. Depends what that means. To an extent. I wouldn't want someone controlling everything about me, but, like, you know, having control over me in the bedroom in, like, a dominant kind of way, sure. I guess I'll agree. Sex is more about the pleasure than the intimacy. No. For me, it's all about the intimacy and the closeness with a person. I don't really... If it was just for the pleasure, I'd masturbate. Yeah. I have frowned upon kinks / fetishes. What fetish isn't frowned upon on some level? I mean, I feel like a lot of people would frown upon the idea of a trans girl wanting to be dominated by a mommy dom. Yeah, this test is confusing. I wish the language was clearer. I guess I'll just pick neutral, because I kind of do, but I'm not too... I don't have any, like, strong association with... we'll pick agree. Alright. All done. Alright, we did it. We did it! Did you complete this test in a serious or at least unironic manner? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. Yes, and I'd like to help improve it. All right, why not? What describes your gender identity the best? Female. What is your sex? Intersex, I guess, right? Because was born male and I'm transitioning to female. I think that's right. Intersex? Intersex. Okay. What describes your sexuality the best? Female attracted. What describes your current relationship status the best? Single. Previously had a relationship. Okay. Wait, what about poly people who've never had a relationship? What about okay, whatever. How many different sexual partners have you had in the last 3 months? None. How sexually active have you been in the last 3 months? None. How old are you? 27. Oh, next. Okay. How many children do you have? None. What's your highest level of education? High school. What describes your current employment Jesus Christ. I guess I'm a NEET. 'Cause I'm disabled. Okay. What describes, your job type the best? Jesus. See, that's a different question. I'm technically self-employed as a YouTuber who makes, peanuts. Whatever. What class would you consider yourself as? Jesus. Oh, we don't have lower class anymore. It's just working class. Okay. I see how it is. What is your nationality? Jesus. Jesus. Wait, nationality? My nationality? Germany. What describes your ethnicity? Jesus. I'm white. What? Wait, Eastern European? Wait. I forget where Germany is on a map. God. I'm bad at geography, okay? Fuck off. Okay, it's Eastern Europe. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Don't know why this is even relevant, but okay. Eastern European, sure. What sort of place do you live in? Jesus, I live in I guess Toronto's a big city, yeah. Politically speaking, how do you view yourself on culture? Very progressive. The most progressive, motherfucker. Alright? Y'all don't even know. Very left, obviously. Economically, very left. Politically, how do you view yourself on authority? Very libertarian. Alright, we got it. We got our results, fam. Let's go. Alright, so we got, 100% feminine attracted, not a surprise. Sex drive is low. 65% hyposexual, rather than hyper. Dominance axis submissive, obviously. 91% submissive. Deviance access, mostly vanilla, but a little deviant. And, affection access. Affection versus hedonism. Jesus. Damn. Yeah, that's Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I've I don't know why I find this funny, but it's kind of funny, like, looking at it and being like, yeah, that kind of describes me. Okay, I get, wait, the affection axis exclusive. I mean, I am pretty monogamous. I don't have to be, but I'm mostly monogamous. Jesus. Well, that's a that was fun. Jesus. we got our results, our official results. All right. 100% femme attracted, 62% hyposexual, low sex drive, 91% submissive, 71% vanilla, and 100% exclusive. Well, there you go. There you have it. That's me. That's my sexuality right there, right fucking there. I'm almost offended by the fact that they use the term pure. But yeah. You are not the hedonist. Yes, not a wait, did I say I was? No. Affection axis, 100% affection. 100%. All about the affection, all about the intimacy and the love and the romance. 'Cause I'm a as Ami would call it, I'm a big Romo asexual. I'm asexual, but I'm a big romantic. Well, there you go. There you fucking go. My sexuality on paper for everyone to see. All right, that was fun. Let's do another test. Let's do another test. Big Romo, like me. Hell yeah, just me and Ami we're on the same wavelength there, yo. Jesus, I keep getting the urge to sing, and I don't want to sing. All right, you know what? We're gonna do the 8 values. Let's do it. Let's do 8 values. All right. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. I don't like any oppression, but Jesus. First question, it's already stupid. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. What's the anarchist answer here? What? I don't like either. I don't like either. Am I just neutral? I guess I'm neutral. Okay. Jesus. Is it necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect consumers? Sometimes? I know that's not very anarchist of me, but we're still in a society where we kind of, like, laws have to exist. Although, overall, I lean more towards social disincentivization rather than criminalizing things, but you do need to criminalize some things, and we do need laws and regulations in place. So yeah, it is necessary. If we're gonna have governments at all, like, that's what they should be doing. The freer the markets, the freer the people. See, in theory, No, I want regulated money. Look, I want to decommodify things, and I want things to not even be a part of the market. All right, and the only things that should be part of the free market are like luxuries. All right, that is a free society. It is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare for all citizens. I think a balanced budget includes welfare for all citizens. Jesus. Strongly disagree. Public-funded research is more beneficial to the people than leaving it to the market. Publicly funded research, yeah. Yeah. Again, if we're gonna have governments, that's what they should be doing. Tariffs on international trade are important to encourage local production. I'm kind of neutral on this, honestly. Yeah, I'm neutral. Tariffs can be okay, but I don't love them. Depends on the situation. From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. See, I strongly agree with that, even though that gets misappropriated into what is commonly known as red fascism. No, what is commonly known as communism, but what is actually red fascism. All right, but the actual idea, yes, everyone should only be required to do what they're able, and everyone should get what they need. And in a society like we have, with the technology that we have, that is more than possible. It would be best if social programs were abolished in favor of private charity. Strongly disagree. Private charity should not have to exist. The fact that private charity exists at all, is a huge indictment on the world we live in. Jesus, whatever. Words. I can do words, I promise. I know words. Taxes should be increased on the rich to provide for the poor. 100%. Inheritance is a legitimate form of wealth. Look, the fact is, a lot of people are in fucked up situations where they end up kind of having to rely on the inheritances of their family. And I'm not talking about the mega rich. I'm talking about, like, regular people. That being said, that shouldn't be the case. No one, like, it shouldn't have to come to, like, oh, you inherited money, so now you can be well off. So yeah, I strongly disagree. Basic utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. Yes. Government intervention is a threat to the economy. No. Governments need to get involved in the economies in some things, all right? It's why we still have governments, as much as I don't like them. Those with a greater ability to pay should receive better health care. Fuck you. Quality education is a right of all people. Absolutely. The means of production should belong to the workers who use them. Absolutely. The United Nations should be abolished. Look, I don't love the United Nations, but in theory, I like what it's supposed to do. And in theory, I would give more power to the United Nations. So I'm gonna disagree. Military action by our nation is often necessary to protect it. Nah. Maybe on rare occasions, but, like, I think diplomacy should be employed first and foremost, and a lot of times it isn't. There are some times where military action is in the world we live in currently. Sure. But yeah, I support regional unions such as the European Union. I don't oh, Europe, yeah. I like unions in general, so I guess I agree. I am anti-Brexit as well. Let's see. It is important to maintain our national sovereignty. I don't even know what that means. So I'm just going to disagree. Wait, yeah. A united world government would be beneficial to mankind. Yeah, it would be. Is it more important? It is more important to retain peaceful relations than to further our strength. Absolutely, yeah. Like, Jesus. Most militaries, most arms races are nothing but a dick measuring contest, okay? Fuck off, we don't need that in our world. Wars do not need to be justified to other countries. No, they absolutely do. If you're gonna start a war, alright, yeah, you gotta be able to justify it to the rest of the world. Absolutely. Military spending is a waste of money. Absolutely it is. International aid is a waste of money. Disagree. My nation is great. No nation is great. Research should be conducted on an international scale. Sure. Governments should be accountable to the international community. Yeah, absolutely. Even when protesting an authoritarian government, violence is not acceptable. Look. Violence is sometimes acceptable, and it depends on the depends heavily on the situation. But in most cases, I would say violence is not acceptable. Sometimes it's necessary, though. Even if it's unacceptable, it can still be necessary. Those are two different things, alright? You're asking me the difference between acceptable and necessary. I'm gonna just be neutral on that, because my answer will change heavily depending on the actual situation. My religious values should be spread as much as possible. Fuck off. Well, no. No. Our nation's values should be spread as much as possible. No. It is very important to maintain law and order. I disagree with what most people mean when they say that. So no. The general populace makes poor decisions. No, the general populace is given poor choices. Physician-assisted suicide should be legal. Yes, but, maybe pending, like, a psychological evaluation. Because I've been pretty suicidal at points in my life. Although that's not really what it's talking about. It's not just, oh, I want to, just suicide because you want to. It's more like you're, so, okay, I'll say I agree, it should be illegal. The sacrifice of some civil liberties is necessary to protect us from acts of terrorism. No. Government surveillance is necessary in the modern world. Very minimum government surveillance. Like, government surveillance on, like, social media. And on, like, you know, public property. But when it comes to, like, prying into people's personal lives, no. Absolutely not. The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. Based and anarchy pilled. That being said, I'm not at replace it, get rid of states right now. But in general, yeah, I think states make us less free. Regardless of political opinions, is it important to side? Okay, you know what? Fine. I since I'm not, like, I'll just disagree. I won't go a strong disagree with that. I'm sorry, this might be inconsistent, but, like, I like this statement far too much. The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. Oh, wait, I was wrong by pressing disagree also. I meant to agree. Yeah, I like this statement. Alright, I like this statement too much to do anything but strongly agree with it. Regardless of political opinions, is it important to side with your country? No. All authority should be questioned. Absolutely. A hierarchical state is best. Nope. Flatten them hierarchies. It is important... Dyslexia. It is important that the government follows the majority opinion even if it is wrong. Wrong by whose definition? Wrong by my definition, or wrong by the government's definition? I like democracy. Democracy is good. See, what if the majority opinion is fascism? If that's the case, then no. No. I don't think we should just follow the majority opinion just because everyone wants to go fascist. Just because fascists get voted in. That's what happened in Nazi Germany. So, yeah, no. The stronger the leadership, the better. I don't know what that means. Democracy is more than a decision-making process. What? 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 Democracy is more than a decision-making process. I mean, by definition, it is. But, I don't... Whatever. Neutral, unsure. Environmental regulations are essential. Yes, again, if we're gonna have governments, if governments are doing anything, that's what they should be doing. A better world will come from automation, science, and technology. Will or could? If I thought it will, I would strongly agree, but because I think it could, I will just agree. Children should be educated in religious or traditional values. Absolutely not. In fact, that's child abuse. I take a hard stance on that. Traditions are of no value on their own. Yeah. Traditions only have cultural value that society places on them. Religion should play a role in government. Never. Churches should be taxed the same way other institutions are taxed. Absolutely. Climate change is currently one of the greatest threats to our way of life. Yes. It is important that we work as a united world to combat climate change. Yes, we only have one fucking planet, and we're killing it. Society was better many years ago than it is now. No. Look, shit's pretty bad right now in some ways, but, like, Jesus, we're living in the most progressive society that we have in recorded history, okay? Like, hundreds of years ago, people like me would be fucking stoned in the streets just for existing, alright? Is it important that we maintain the traditions of our past? It is important that we no. It is important that we think in the long term, beyond our lifespans. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Reason is more important than maintaining our culture. Absolutely. Drug use should be legalized or decriminalized. Absolutely. Even as a recovering addict, no, it shouldn't be illegal. Same-sex marriage should be, of course, yes. No cultures are superior to others. See, the term superior implies supremacy. However, there are some cultures that I don't like as much. No cultures are superior to others. Not inherently. I'm going to say not inherently. So I agree. Sex outside of marriage is immoral. Fuck off. If we accept migrants at all, it is important that they assimilate into our culture. No, I don't care. Live and let live. Abortion should be prohibited? No. Never. Gun ownership should be prohibited for those without a valid reason. No, but... Nah. I support single-payer universal health care. Absolutely. Prostitution should be illegal. Never. Maintaining family values is essential. Fuck off. To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. What does that mean? To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. Is it? It can be. Not necessarily, but it could be, depending on what progress you're chasing and what costs you're... So, yeah, whatever, neutral. Genetic modification is a force for good, even on humans. I don't know enough about that to have an opinion. We should open our borders to immigration. Absolutely. Governments should be concerned about foreigners as they are about their own citizens. Governments should be as concerned about foreigners as they are about their own citizens. Generally, yeah. Yeah. We all live on this planet together. Alright? No one nation is superior to any other, or more important than any other. Alright? All people, regardless of factors like culture or sexuality, should be treated equally. Of course. Final question. It is important that we further my group's goal above all others. No, we need to further society's goals above all others. Alright? My goals or my group's goals are subjective. Alright? We need to further everyone's goals. And here we go. Alright, here are my values. Alright. Economic axis, not much of a shock here. 90% communist based. Diplomatic axis. 88% internationalist. Alright. Makes sense. Civil access. 84% libertarian. Based as hell. Societal axis. Revolutionary. I'm revolutionary? I guess I am. I guess just being progressive makes you revolutionary. Closest match, libertarian socialism. Jesus, I would have thought I drifted further left than that by now. I really... Oh, God. I thought at least I'd get, like, anarcho-communist. But, okay. Libertarian socialism. I guess I like that democracy and regulation a little too much to be a total anarchist. The leftist exclusive test is much better. Well, I have that one pulled up too. Since we're doing tests, I might as well do that one. Actually, here, I'm gonna take a break from tests because 72 questions. Yeah, honestly, maybe I'll do this one next time. Honestly, because I'm getting not even radical. I mean, excuse me, this is pretty fucking radical. I'm a communist, an internationalist, a libertarian, and a revolutionary. How is that not radical? To be fair, I'm kind of anti-extremism of most like I don't like extremism, but what I am is viewed as extremist due to the Overton window. This one is so broad that people firmly in one camp end up with not too surprising results. Okay, well that makes sense. At least we know, alright? I know I've done this before. I don't remember the last time I did this. I'm pretty sure I got libertarian socialist last time. I'm curious what the percentages are. I don't know, maybe a lady Hopium historian who who happens to know the last time I took this test can let me know what stream I did that on and we can compare results. I very much doubt that anyone remembers that though. And I doubt that anyone's that into my content that they like. Oh yeah, no, you did this like 2 years ago in March actually. Yeah, it was Jesus. Well, there's my there's my political values for you. There's my fucking political values. Hells yeah. The state is bought, my nation is a capitalistic hell world, and I want it to be reformed democratically. Yeah. The last time you took this test was on November 16th, 2021 at 7:30 p.m. Damn. You know what? I know that's probably not true, but I'm Let's see what my stream was on November 16th, 2021. Or if I streamed on that day. Because we can find that out pretty easily. Date. No. November. Oh, live streams. Jesus, I don't think I did a stream November 16th, 2021. I did a stream on November 5th, 2021. The second annual No Nut November cringe off. Damn, I remember that. I've done some good I've done some good segments on the No Nut November bullshit. Jesus. You know what? No, let's narrow it down. Let's see if I actually did stream 2021 November. November 16th. I did. No, see, that's too recent. That's too recent. That's after I moved back to Canada. So yeah, that's not I know I didn't do the test in that stream. The stream I did on that day is called Matt Walsh, Misunderstanding Feminism, Are Slurs Ever Acceptable, Dank Memes, and More. That was a good stream, if I remember. I went on my rant about how I don't like slurs. And how I think they're rarely acceptable and should be avoided at all costs. Or at most, should be avoided, I should say. Not at all costs, but should be avoided. I'm going full solipsist mode if I happen to guess this correctly. Just nah, you you're way off. It's probably no. It's before 2021. Hats off to total autists. Fuck yeah. Autists are based. Jesus. Well, those are some fun quizzes. What else do we have? I don't want to do a terribly long stream today either because, what's the podcast you're on sometimes called again? Underhaven? When is Underhaven coming back? I'll be honest, I don't know if it is. I know Anna has, kind of deprioritized Underhaven and live streaming in general. And is focusing on other things in her life. That's not to say that Underhaven will never come back. Remember the episode of Underhaven that you guys had to delete because your guest got drunk as fuck? Yeah. Oh, which guest was that? I think it was Wizard of Cause. And he... oh, God. Yeah, he started, like... He was really drunk, and he started, like, Fed posting at the end. Like, he was doing some weird, like, Jesus. He was doing some weird, like, implications that, like, me and Annie are secretly working for this government or that government or whatever, and we're just like, Jesus, stop. And he was, like, joking about, he was making jokes about terrorism or something. I don't know. Jesus. Oh, God. You remember him from way back from Stickcam? Yeah, Jesus. Jesus. The only thing I watched back on Stickcam was a show called Friday Night Cranks. Actually, I have that YouTuber's book. Jared McMullen. The show is called Friday Night Cranks. It was a fun show. I used to love that show. A lot. That was the first live stream I ever watched. They did live prank call. It was a fun show. They did live prank calls. A lot of times that, like, the chat or the audience would, like, suggest or have input on. You used to hang out in... I'm guessing by BK you mean Brett Keane Stickcam streams? Jesus. Yeah, I was not active back then. Not as a creator. Actually, Jesus. How long ago was Stickcam? Because that was like... I think I did have a YouTube channel. I'll be honest, I've always had a YouTube channel. There's another channel that I can't find anymore. I can't find, and I don't think I have access to the email that it's connected to, because I'm pretty sure it was a YouTube account that I made with my parents' email when I was still living with them. But I had a show, and it was really lame. It was a... Jesus. This is embarrassing, and if someone, like, digs this up and finds it, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. But I had this show called... I can't remember what it was called, like, the Mini Mario Show? Or the Micro Mario Show? The Tiny Mario Show? It was something like that, where it was just literally me. I had a little Mario figurine, and I would, like, put it up to the camera and be like, ooh, it's me, Mario! Like, Jesus. I've tried. I can't find it. I can't find that channel anymore. That was the first channel I ever uploaded shit to. I can't find it. I have no idea what I renamed it to either. I'm pretty sure I changed the name at some point, but I don't know what it was. Ooh, I remember what the first video I ever uploaded was, though. The first video I ever uploaded to YouTube, and this is probably can't be found anymore either. The first video that I ever uploaded to YouTube was a video of me, destroying a broken DS Lite that I had, and pretending that it wasn't already broken. I was like, oh, you're a damn stupid fucking game, I fucking hate losing, yeah, you know, I was like smashing it with a hammer. It was called like smashing my DS Lite with a hammer or something. Jesus. That was the first video I ever made and uploaded to YouTube. Back in like fucking, Jesus, 2008? Jesus. And then I was like, yeah, I want to make a show, and I made the Mini Mario show. The Mini Mario show, fam. It was not a fun show. It was not a great show. In fact, I don't even remember what it was about, or I don't even remember how many episodes I did. I know there were a couple, but Jesus. After I moved out of my parents' house and I was living with my grandmother, I kind of gave up on YouTube because it was just a kind of a thing I did for fun. But then when I started doing YouTube again, I made my own account, and that was the one that and this was while I was still in high school, I uploaded, and this was probably during the Stickam days. I made an abridged, a Death Note abridged episode, which I think I actually watched on one of my recent Patreon shows, which I haven't done a Patreon show in a while. I've stopped doing Patreon streams because they don't tend to get a lot of live viewers, and it helps me to perform when there are actually people watching. So, but eventually we'll do those again. The Nintendo DS was a paperweight? Nah, fam. There were a lot of great games on the DS. Greatest console ever made. See, I got people on two different extremes in the chat. They were like, oh, DS is worthless piece of garbage. And other people being like, the DS is the most almighty, amazing, wonderful, magical console. Like, I'm somewhere in between. There were a lot of DS games that I really like. Jesus, I probably got some of them over there. I mean, right off the bat, some of my favorite games. Right here, fam. The Pokemon games were fucking brilliant on the DS, obviously. Heart Gold, fucking Black and Black 2. Fucking Black and White 2 is probably the best one. The Kingdom Hearts games were pretty fucking poggies. I also really liked Harvest Moon DS. Although Harvest Moon DS cute, the highly superior female version was a much better game. Jesus. Those are the games I was obsessed with. New Super Mario Bros. DS was worth getting it. Honestly, I had way more fun with Super Mario 64 DS. And that was my first time ever playing Super Mario 64 also. Because I didn't have an N64. And that was one of my favorite games on DS as well. Embarrassing confession, you were a huge Onision fan for a few months as a teen because of his Death Note series and his emo god. Wait. His video Emo God is Why I'm an Atheist. A leftist atheist. Damn. Interesting. I mean, everyone gets influenced by something. Hey, I used to watch The Amazing Atheist and think he was like God. Jesus. I'm not ashamed for having watched The Amazing Atheist. I'm ashamed for thinking he was a god. For, like, thinking he was right about everything and being parasocially, No, I'm kind of embarrassed just for watching him. Yeah. Yeah, fuck TJ. The Advance... What? The Advance was the HHOFY childhood and the color Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know what your abbreviations there are. The GBA was dope though. The GBA was my first video game system ever. It was the first one I ever owned, and I got a GBA and Super Mario World, which is still one of my favorite Mario games to this day. I stopped liking Onision because I saw a Repsion vid, and he had a clip where The Amazing Atheist talked about Onision wanting him to go on Steve Wilkos, and it made me realize he was a fraud. Yeah. At least TJ has some level of intellectual honesty with him, in him, even though it's not much. Especially these days. Jesus, I'm done talking about that person, though. Jesus. Did you know the DS had Call of Duty games? Yes, I actually have Call of Duty Black Ops for the DS. In fact, I realized... I don't even remember buying the game. I think it belonged to one of my exes. Who, like, just... I don't know. It ended up with my shit when we moved, and that person probably ended up with some of my games too, though, so whatever. Not like it's a good, like, oh my god, like, you accidentally kept my copy of Call of Duty Black Ops for the DS. How could you? Like, Jesus. I have it, I've also never played it, because I don't care. I don't like Call of Duty in general. Call of Duty sucks. It sucks. Okay, except zombies. Zombies is fun. You never played Super Mario 64 DS, but it looks fun. It is absolutely fun, and it is... See, as much as I love the original Super Mario 64, like, 64 DS is the, definitive version of that, as far as I'm concerned. It is the superior version, and I'm actually really mad that every time they re-release Super Mario 64... it's not like a remastered version of the DS game. In fact, I really want a remastered version of that someday. I really hope Nintendo does that, because, Jesus, they should port it on the Switch. They should. You could emulate Super Mario 64 DS on the Wii U, but emulating DS games on the Wii U is kind of shitty. And not the best way to play DS games at all. Fucking Switch, yo. Nintendo Switch. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Don't care. Why am I doing this? I'm just swiping away all my notifications on my phone. Why do I keep why am I hearing my phone? It should be on silent. Jesus. Silent. Stop beeping. I don't care. Jesus. I keep getting fucking, like, I deactivated, or I temporarily deactivated my Tinder account, but I still get notifications for it constantly, like, oh, you should come check out Tinder. I don't want to date right now. Like, chill. I don't feel like deleting these apps from my phone, because then I'll just only have to download them again later, but, like, Jesus. Why? Stop. Why is my phone email? I don't care that I got an email. Silent. Oh, I didn't silent the... Oh. Ring notifications. There we go. Jesus. Stop making noise. Especially right next to my mic. Wii U total marketing fail? It was. Which sucks, because Wii U was actually a kind of fun console. I actually kind of like the Wii U in a lot of ways. Rather than fixing my one strap that fell down, I'm just push the other one down. I don't care. You should try turning off whatever. Oh, turning off notifications from the individual dating apps you don't want to hear from right now. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Because I realized, like, if I'm trying to get clean, I can't be focusing on dating. I just can't. I tried for about a week, and then I was like, nah. I went on, like, one date, and I had, like, a few interactions with some people that I was gonna meet up with, but then, a bunch of mental health shit happened, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't, I can't. Eminem's daughter has a podcast? Wait, really? Eminem's daughter has a podcast? I'm actually kind of curious what that's all about. Haley has a podcast? Damn. I should check that out. I've always been curious. I've always been curious what Haley's thoughts are on her father's career. Which I don't know that her podcast would necessarily even mention that, but I'm curious. I have been curious for a long time, just about her as a person, because he rapped about her a lot, which he maybe shouldn't have done so much. Like, I get him, it's his daughter, and he loves his daughter, but, like, he name-dropped her way too much. I'm curious how she feels about that, honestly. Again, I love Eminem. He's one of my favorite artists. Probably favorable because she's obscenely wealthy as a result. I don't know what about obscenely wealthy. Eminem has always been a person who very openly lives below his means. He has a lot of money. He doesn't necessarily spend money extravagantly. In fact, I remember being like, you know, he hasn't bought it. I remember back when, like, Destiny came out, he was like, he hasn't bought a new video game console. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy this system so I can play this game. It's like, Jesus, you'd think someone that rich would just own all the systems already. A lot of rich girls hate their dad. That is true. Look, Eminem, look. I'd say he's a mostly good dad from what I've seen and heard. He's an amazing rapper, obviously. But that's true, especially for yeah, he's very what's the word? Yeah, he's very frugal for a rich rapper, all right? Which is kind of what I would be. Like, if I was rich, like, I'd get the things I really need, some of the shit I want, but Jesus, I couldn't imagine just being, anytime you have, like, the slightest whim, be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this and that and this and that, and I'm just buy everything. Jesus. Now, if I'm gonna spend money, it has to be justified on some level. Like, even if I have money to waste, all my purchases have to be justified on some level by my own personal metric. Just a little shady podcast. Jesus. Yeah, I'm curious about the podcast now. Maybe I'll check it out and see if it's worth looking at on stream at some point. Probably not, but Slim Shady. All right. We've been live for 3 hours. Hmm. What time is it? Be the first special guest. Yeah, I'll Jesus. I really do. I am gonna make an effort here soon to like actually try to collaborate more with other creators. Reddit. Should I do Reddit? Where's the Reddits? Let's see. I've been having fun just kind of vibing this stream, honestly. Vibing. Me with DFF? No. I'm not interested in collaborating with those people anymore. I've already said, and I will stand by this. The only way I would even consider having any of the people from DFF on my show is if they like showed up in my chat while I'm streaming to disagree with something I'm talking about, and it was just like a spur of the moment, bring me on kind of thing. I would honestly, I do that with most content creators who just showed up in my chat to disagree with me. But I'm not seeking out collaborations with them anymore. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I haven't enjoyed most of my run-ins with them. But no, I'm getting yeah, fuck off. I'm Jesus, no, armorless crustacean. Jesus, I do deserve better company. I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to reach out to, but I'm going to reach out to some more people. I know before I took a break, I was going to reach out to Miss Parker. I like Miss Parker a lot. Even though I'm not like a huge fan of lolcow content, she's one of the few people that I actually kind of enjoy watching her rip on people like Shani. Even though I really don't like Shani content or G-Man, but like it's Jesse Gender. Jesse Gender would be cool to collab with. I don't know if I could get Jesse Gender though. One day. Jesus. You know what? Nothing's off the table. I'll say that. All right? We're going to grow this Hopium fam. That is my goal. All right? Now that I'm back to doing this again regularly, my number one goal is growing the Hopium fam. All right? Wouldn't hurt to ask. I guess that's true. Should I just like contact a bunch of creators that I like and be like, "Hey, do you want to come on my channel?" I guess it wouldn't hurt. Because people keep telling me to do that with Vosh, and I get really nervous at the very idea, at the very thought. I get nervous at the very thought of asking any creator that's that much bigger than me to come on my tiny ass channel. I feel like I need to grow first before I'm worthy of that, but it's like, at the same time, nah. I think what I'm doing here is Pog. I think it really is, and you know. I think I do have what it takes to be much bigger, which is why we're gonna keep growing this shit. Ever hear of Surus? I think you might like his content. No, I haven't. If y'all want to recommend content to me, you can send it to me in Discord. I wouldn't expect Vosh to be honest. He might have you on his show though. He might. I know Vosh knows who I am. The funny thing, he actually agreed to come on Underhaven a long time ago. Anna kind of put off cashing in on his agreement to do so, and I doubt he even remembers. But yeah, I could probably... See, I kind of want to... I kind of want to debate Vosh on something. I want to, like, maybe if I'm watching him live one day and I like, and he's saying something that I really want to, like, argue with him about, especially if he says something stupid about Canada or just about, I'm kind of annoyed with his unwillingness to even talk about Canadian politics. That kind of rubs me the wrong way. If you want someone to rip on, check out King Critical. He's a turf simp. Okay. Maybe I'll add that to my, to my lolcow repertoire. Jesus. Jesus. This person has a ton of channels, too. The gender critical movement has it all wrong. Wait. Gender critical is not feminism, and here's what. Wait. What is this person? I'm confused. They're a turf. Oh yeah, I'll have to look at this person's channel on my own time. As a Canadian, you have to get used to being the butt of many jokes. Oh, it's not even about jokes. Make as many jokes about Canada as you want. But, like, Vosh claims to care a lot about political praxis. And he ignores Canadian elections. Ignores most Canadian issues in general. And, like... He got turned, and he openly admits that he got turned off of talking about Canadian politics because, like, when he talked about, like, the trucker protest or whatever, like, a bunch of Canadians in his audience got mad at him, which I don't see that being a reason why you shouldn't talk about something. People are always going to get mad at you. Like, Jesus. There's no good Canadian politics channels, guys. There's just none. There's none. I don't know any. And honestly, like, it's hard to cover Canadian politics shit on my channel, too, because most people don't care about it. But, like, yeah, someone as big as Vosh, I don't think there's an excuse for him to not be talking about Canadian politics and British politics. Look, he can hate on both countries all he wants. I don't care about that. I hate on America. I hate on my own country. I hate all states, all right? But Jesus. Doesn't mean this shit isn't important. Politics is dumb but important, all right? You should, though. It's something that I plan to do. See, I don't like talking about the news, though, and I don't view myself as a news channel. I don't like having an obligation to cover the news. Because news tends to stress me out and put me in not a good place. I like to dip my toe into news and politics occasionally when I feel like it. But I'll be honest, I don't often feel like it. And I don't blame myself for not feeling like it. God. Canada's like having an extremely annoying, slightly overachieving little sibling of the world. I don't know. Unfortunately, fascist ideas are spreading here as well, and we need to be fighting back. Also, we have an actual leftist party that is somewhat viable here, and all the lefty channels should be doing whatever they can to promote the NDP party during an election, right? If Vosh thinks it's a utilitarian good to promote the Democrats against someone like Trump, then you'd also think that promoting a party that's actually somewhat left-leaning and actually has socialists in it is, you know, better than letting a liberal duopoly control the country when we actually like, this is the thing, because throughout the election, you know, a lot of people were like, don't vote, I don't want to vote for either, and like, I know most Americans would have loved to have a third option. That's why I tell Canadians, like, you fuckers, you have a third option, and you ignore it. A lot of Americans would fucking kill to be in your position. But not enough people are aware. Not enough people pay attention to it. And I don't know. There needs to be more lefty political campaigning of like just international elections, other elections than America. Anyone has to be better than Justin Blackface? No. See, that is the kind of attitude that gets conservatives elected. No. I don't like Trudeau. I don't like him one bit. But he's better than a conservative. Objectively. But even more objectively, an NDP is better than both. Because NDPs are actually kind of socialists. Social democrats, anyway. And I do think pushing social democracy in America's literal next door neighbor would have a good effect on America. I think it definitely would. Just like having fascism, having fascist politicians rising to prominence in America has a negative impact on Canada. You're probably not going to vote in the generals. The Democrats are incompetent turds. I know, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in 2024. I will probably definitely be throwing my endorsement for whatever it's not worth behind some candidate, and they'll probably be a Democrat. Unless by some, like, weird turn of events, we have, like, the most based socialist candidate ever run as a Republican, which would never happen. America has become a police state, so I'm starting to worry about it happening here. Yeah, you and me both. Kind of why I think, you know, political advocacy should not just be limited to American politics, because the negative shit that America does impacts the rest of the world. And so the least Americans with a large leftist political platform could do is Jesus. I love it. I have dyslexia when I talk. I have to wait, which order does these words go in? The least they could do is, you know, bring some fucking awareness to other countries' elections and shit. Especially because, like, the entire world talks about American elections when they happen. Jesus. How hilarious would it be if the left started running as conservative and tricked all the rabid red cultists into voting for socialists? It would be pretty fucking funny. I just don't think the RNC would ever let that happen. Like, for everyone's like, oh, the DNC will never let someone like Bernie get nominated. Like, it's 100 times more unlikely that the RNC would let anyone like that within spitting distance of of being nominated. Bernie at least had a chance if we'd have fought a little bit harder. I do believe that. Oh yeah, it'll never. It would be funny though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, like leftists should just start running as conservatives. Get low key leftists, you know. Jesus, why am I forgetting words? Whatever. U.S. is more relevant due to economic and militaristic reasons. I know that, but like, I'm not saying Canada is as or anywhere near as relevant as America, but it's still relevant, okay? Canada and Britain, yes, are relevant countries. They are world powers. And what happens in these countries is important. If the DNC didn't snub Bernie and swap him out with Hillary in 2016, I bet he would have won. Yeah. And if they didn't do some dirty shit in 2020, he would have won. Make no mistake, the DNC tipped the scales against Bernie, but if the people of America had tipped the scales further in the favor of Bernie, it would have been a lot better. Fortunately, not enough Bernie supporters came out to caucus in the first state. Jesus. I'm Jesus. It's been so long now. I covered the 2020 elections so in depth, and now I'm just like, God, I hate. Honestly, covering the 2020 elections is what killed my desire to be a news channel. It just did. I don't want to be a news channel. There's a lot of other shit that I'd much rather talk about here. I think people like Vosh, Hassan, Xanderhall, Demon Mama, Conyer, are far better at that stuff than I am. And I think there's enough lefty news channels. Secular talk too, yeah. A lot of good lefty channels. I don't think I need to cover all the news to keep lefties informed. I'd rather do my own thing. You unpatriotic, commie, socialist libtard, don't think that from each according to his ability to each according to his needs. That's unpatriotic. Wait, what? I do think that, though. Yes, from each according to his ability to each according to his means. It's based. Based! We just need boomers to die and all those... Yeah, well, unfortunately, conservatism is not exclusive to boomers anymore. What's the saying? The person who cares most about American politics, you will find, is actually a Canadian. Yeah. Jesus. I want a viable lefty online music community, unironically. That'd be Pog. I've wanted to do like music reviews on my channel for a while. That is actually unironically something I might give some attention to at some point. Oops. Oh no. God damn it. I just like scratched the side of my monitor with my mic stand. Whatever. It's not even on the screen part. It's fine. Fine. I know, I'm just musing about MAGA hats turning red in the face of defending a barely closeted leftist candidate that has a red check mark next to their name. Ah, yeah, okay, now I get it. Isn't most art leftist? I mean... most artists do tend to be more progressive leaning, yeah. Almost like, you know, people who are really talented and creative tend to be more politically based. Tend to be, not always, but... Why do you think it's a cancelable offense to be, well, someone like Gina Carano, a Nazi celebrity. It's like, oh, no. You doing that Nazi rhetoric. Fuck off. We don't want you, fam. Because most artists and entertainers and shit, yeah, tend to be pretty progressive. Yeah, fuck Gina Carano. I don't want to think about her. Ah, Jesus. She need water. Water. Ah, Jesus. Okay. I'm getting like really twitchy, and I think I'm gonna need to end soon. I'll chill with y'all for another like 15 minutes. All right. Since I haven't been here in a while, and I know y'all have been missing the Hopium stream. I'll chill with y'all for another 15 minutes. But then I gotta go like outside and like walk around a bit. Have you watched Drag Race? RuPaul's Drag Race? No, I have not. I know it's I don't know. It's kind of like the most normie queer show that exists, you know, and I'm not much of a normie. It's great to have you back. Fuck yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back and more sober than I have in a long fucking time. Even though I am kind of wishing I wasn't sober, but I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. Yeah. We go chill. Is Drag Race normie now? Damn. Well, when I say normie, like, I guess it's the one, like, really queer show that, like, normies know about. Maybe it's not I don't know. Like, it's the only show, it's the only queer show that I hear normies ever talk about. It's also, like, I don't really care much for reality shows at all. I like storytelling. I like TV shows that are, narrative driven. My favorite show is still Euphoria. I love it. I love it. Euphoria is a good show. Jesus. Right now I'm watching Breaking Bad. I just got caught up with Better Call Saul, and it made me gave me a hankering for some Breaking Bad. So I'm rewatching Breaking Bad for the first time in a while. What else have I been watching? I've been watching I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, which is a lot of fun. I've been watching I also started watching Community again, which is also a really good show. What other shows have I been watching? I do need new shows to watch. Heartstoppers. Heartstoppers is such a good show. It's so good. It's so cute and wholesome and gay, and I love it so much. If y'all want a really wholesome, really like just endearing gay show, watch Heartstoppers on Netflix. It is so good. It's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. There's only one season of it, and I haven't watched the season finale because I hate endings. And whenever I love a show, I'm just like, I want more of it. I want more of it. More. And I finished all the episodes of Sex Education, which I also really loved. So I I'm like, I've been saving the last episode of Heartstoppers because it's so good. It's so cute. Like, I'm probably just gonna rewatch it when I finish it. Just like God, I rewatched Euphoria like 3 or 4 times when I finished it. Because that show was definitely something I was craving in a lot of ways when it came to like queer and trans representation, drug addict representation, depictions of trauma and shit. Like, oh my god, Euphoria is amazing, and it's kind of just what I wanted. But like Heartstoppers is good because it has a lot of those things, minus like the really heavy shit, you know. It's just a really good wholesome gay show about gay teens in high school, and it's really cute. It's really fucking cute. Yeah, I started watching Sex Education and Heartstoppers because actors from both of those shows were announced for Doctor Who, and I'm super excited for Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor. Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. And what's her name from Heartstoppers? Elle from Heartstoppers is gonna be his companion, and I'm super excited to see that. I don't know if Gatwa is like openly like gay, but he's pretty queer. He's pretty queer. He presents pretty queer in general. So he's like our first like really queer Doctor and our first trans companion. It's gonna be fucking awesome, fam. I love that Doctor Who is a gateway into other content for you. Oh, it absolutely is. If something is well, honestly, here's the part of the reason is, like, I know I love Doctor Who so much, and I love the people, the creative minds behind a lot of Doctor Who, and so I know that if you know, people who worked on Doctor Who vouch for another show, it's probably good. And it probably shares some of the values that I appreciate in Doctor Who, which they do. Sex Education is actually a pretty fucking based show. Really good show. I recommend everybody watch it. Everyone should watch Sex Education. Unironically, all right? That show should just be shown that show should be part of the Sex Education curriculum in high schools, all right? Absolutely. No, Doctor... that's all I need sometimes is like, ooh, an actor you like from Doctor Who is, or an actor that is gonna be in Doctor Who that I know nothing about is in this show. So I'm like, ooh, okay, I gotta gauge this actor's talents now. I gotta see what they got to offer, you know? When I hear someone's gonna be the Doctor, I'm like, oh, I gotta know all about this person. In fact, I kind of want to see other shit that Gatwa's in, because he is brilliant in Sex Education. He is my favorite fucking character. He is an amazing fucking character in that show. Jesus. I love him so much. Yeah, Doctor Who has always kind of been a gateway into other content for me. Like, the only reason I watched the movie Pride and Prejudice and Zombies was because Matt Smith was in it. I actually kind of enjoyed that movie. What else? I watched Broadchurch because Jodie Whittaker is in it and David Tennant is in it. Interestingly enough, though, I have still never seen Torchwood. Well, I've seen the first episode of Torchwood, and that's about it. I can't get into Torchwood. As much as I'm a huge Doctor Who fan and I love the Doctor Who universe, I can't get into Torchwood. What's your favorite movie genre? Television shows. I don't really like movies all that much, honestly. Honestly, I'm more likely to like a movie if it's tied into a show that I like, or if it has like one of the reasons I like shows, and this is an area where me and the doctor definitely relate. I don't like endings. I don't like the ends of stories. If I enjoy a story, I want it to go on as long as possible. That's just kind of how I am. And the closer I get to an ending, the more I get like, oh no, I like this. I want more of it. I want more. Like, I'm rereading the Hunger Games trilogy right now because I love those books. I fucking love those books. Hunger Games are probably my favorite movies. I like movies like that. I like I don't know, revolutionary young adult dystopian fiction, I guess. Yeah. Nothing worse than a show that needs to die and won't. Oh, well, true. And there are a lot of shows that have gone on way too long. Shit like Family Guy, American Dad, The Simpsons. Friends went on for too long. Big Bang Theory went on for too long. But like when it comes to shit that's really good, and I'm like, no, that's not nearly enough. Like I'll never get enough of Doctor Who, and if Doctor Who ever gets properly canceled, I will. Jesus, I don't know if there will be any point in living at that point. I kid, of course, but Jesus. If I really like a show and I really like the characters in that show, I want to be with them for a long time. I want to see their life. So like that's kind of why like movies are harder for me to get into, because I guess I like movies that are character driven. I don't like action movies at all, really. Action movies tend to bore me. Action sequences in movies that I otherwise like tend to bore me. I don't know. I used to really be into horror. I'm not too big into horror anymore. I used to like really like cerebral, psychological thrillers. I like those from time to time still, but not nearly as much as I did. Do you like The Walking Dead? Yes. Although that is another show that I think did go on a little too long. Jesus, I stopped watching when the character Negan got introduced. I don't know why. I maybe watched like the first couple episodes of that season and I got really bored. I've always meant to go back though and finish watching it. So I don't know if it's still good or not. I did like what I saw of it. It was really good. I like The Walking Dead for about 5 or 6 seasons. Yeah. I'm about the same. Ooh, I just Oh, here's another really good show. Orange is the New Black. I just finished it. And I just watched the finale. And I was so sad watching the finale. Because I was like, oh, I want more of this. I love these characters. I love this premise. Like, Jesus. A show about just regular prisoners in a women's prison. Like, oh my god. It's so real. And it's like, and the last season also got pretty fucking based. Because the last season wasn't just about, it didn't just take place in a prison, but the prison that it takes place in expanded and added on an ICE facility. And Jesus, I think that season made me cry more than any of the other ones, because just watching a lot of the injustices that happen due to ICE is heartbreaking, especially knowing that this shit happens and it's fucked. Like, there's one character, there's this one episode where like a bunch of prisoners are being released on early release. They're getting early release for some reason, and a bunch of people are called in. Their names are on a list, and when it comes to the day that are finally all released, and they're all excited, finally I get to go home, and finally I'm free, and the Mexican ladies They're told they're going free, but then they get marched right into an ICE facility. And yeah, that's actually happened. Prisoners being released, thinking, "Oh yeah, you're free. Oh, by the way, your citizenship status is oh, I don't know about that. You know, we're gonna have to detain you." Jesus, I fucking hate ICE. ICE is literally a system of white supremacy. All right, abolish ICE. And shame on every single ICE agent who God, Jesus, that shit makes me mad. Especially because, like, I spent a couple years living in fear that I might end up in one of those places. Because I lived in the States, not technically legally. Though me being white, it was less likely that I was going to end up in an ICE facility. It's still possible. Jesus. It's mostly not white people, just to be clear. I'm such an idiot. When you said ICE facility, I thought you were talking about a facility in a snowy area, but then I realized you're talking about the alphabet agents. Yes. ICE. The they might as well just call it the Department of White Supremacy, all right? The Department of White Supremacy. The Department of kicking out brown people. Jesus. Sorry, not just kicking. Let me be clear. ICE facilities are literally concentration camps. It is disgusting. Oh, by the way, if y'all think that there's not a foreseeable future where trans people might also be thrown in those camps, that's why we can't let fascists win, guys. I'm serious. Because you think it sounds like far-fetched now? What happens if someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene gets elected as president? What happens if, fam? This is why I know people are like, oh, fuck the Democrats, but, like, unironically, in a lot of ways, the Democrats are all that stands between you and fascism. And in a country that already has fascist tendencies, you understand. America is already a fucking fascist oligarchy. We can't let it get worse. Jesus. Fuck America. I can't believe I unironically, while I was living there, I used to do the America's number one. America, fuck Canada, fuck all the other countries. America, yo. I'll admit, though, part of the only reason I did that was because I was terribly afraid that immigration was going to end up coming across my YouTube channel one day. And I didn't want to have anything out there on the record that made me come across as anti-American. So I'll be honest, I was, some of my political positions were a little dishonest at that time because I was more concerned with not getting deported. I would never have said something like, yeah, ICE is a system of white supremacy, and everyone who's even a part of it is a worthless Nazi that should be spat on. Spat on. You think I hate police? I hate ICE agents 100 times more. Because pigs are bad, but, white supremacist pigs are even worse. And there's no place for white supremacy in our day and age. None. Should not be tolerated on any level. I want all the alphabet agencies disbanded. The CIA in particular are too powerful. Yeah, fuck the CIA. Yeah, just ask JFK. Jesus. The United States is a force for good in the world. Jesus. I think that's the silliest thing you've said in my chat yet, blind programmer. Look, maybe it's a force for good in some places, but in the world, overall, nah. Nah. America sucks. I don't like calling cops pigs. Pigs are cute. I prefer the term cockroach. 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 Cause yeah, I do agree. Pigs are cute. I don't know. Like, it's hard to let go of pig because it's like it's a long time like anti-cop slur that I and a lot of other people are pretty attached to. But you are right. It does a disservice to our adorable little swine creatures that exist and should not be killed for food, but should instead be rescued and kept as pets because they're adorable. I want a pig one day. That would be poggies. A little baby pig. One day when I have my own property, if I have my own property, I'm gonna get a cat, a dog, and a pig, and a goat that I can milk. That'd be poggies. America regularly supports the status quo of apartheid nations like Israel today. In fact, America literally supported apartheid in South Africa. Yeah. America is a force for evil in a lot of the world. All right. America is evil. I mean, most states are evil. Like, come on, I'm an anarchist. Most nation states are evil. But America is pretty fucking evil. I'm sorry, y'all literally have concentration camps where you throw brown people when they don't have their papers in order. Where are your papers? Why aren't your papers in order? Ooh, you don't have your papers? Well, we are going to have to put you in a camp then. I'm sorry, you don't have your papers. It's Jesus. Literally. You can get thrown in a concentration camp for having brown skin and not having your ID on you. You can own an ID. There are people who get thrown in ICE camps because they just don't have their identification on them when they get arrested. And you're telling me that's not fucking fascism? Holy fuck, dude. Fuck America. White supremacist ass nation. Alright? And my trans friends down there, y'all need to get out of the South. Alright? Y'all need to make friends and build yourself a found family and get a place together anywhere but Texas, Florida, Alabama, Missouri, or any of those other bumfuck shithole white supremacist states. No, fascism is not so watered down that anything you don't like is fascism. That's a fascist talking point, dipshit. No, throwing people in camps because they're not from this country, because they don't have their papers in order. That's literally Nazi shit. Fuck off. Fuck off. The downplaying of fascist tendencies is oh my god, I'm so sick of it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, Kansas, another state. I'm sorry. It sucks. Jesus. This is the thing, again, like, no one wants to call it fascism until it's too late. No one wants to call a Nazi until it's too late. Yep. First they came for the abortionists, and I did not speak because I was not an abortionist. Then they came for transgender people, but I said nothing because I was not transgender. Then they came for the gays, and I said nothing. And then they came for the socialists, and the leftists, and the Democrats, and the women, and the black people, and the Mexicans, and anyone who's not fucking white. If you don't see the trajectory that shit is headed in, you're fucking blind, and you need to get your head out of your ass. Thinking that, oh, everyone just thinks this is fascism. No, that's the problem that allows, that enables, that's the rhetoric that enables fascism, fam. All right? That kind of rhetoric enables fascism. Because so many people that don't, so many people that don't even know the definition of fascism themselves will say shit like that. And denounce anyone calling out fascism, making it impossible to actually fucking call a spade, and combat this fucking bullshit that is prevalent in the Republican Party. And again, if you think it's not, you need to get your fucking head out of your ass. Read history, you haven't seen what real fascism looks like? Fam! Whatever. Yep. First they come for the non-binaries, then they come for the transes, then they come for the gays, then they come for the women and the Mexicans and the blacks. If you don't see that, you're fucking blind. Republican states are actively attacking women's rights on their bodies and transgender people's rights to exist. And now some of them want to go after gay marriage. If you think these people aren't fascists, you don't know what a fascist is. The libs in the Weimar Republic also spent all their time gaslighting leftists for being alarmists. Yup. Go back to the Weimar Republic. Go look. What? Oh, it's not that bad. What? Oh, we're just getting rid of the bad Jews and the people that are actually like... Jesus. I mean, it's only, oh, what? If Jews don't want to get thrown in concentration camps, maybe they should stop committing crime. Fuck off. Fuck off, fam. Jesus. Black people, blacks, plural, can be dehumanized. I know. When I'm listing shit off like that, I'm like... getting more angry as I go. It's harder to speak as pointedly as I would like to. Jesus H fucking Christ. I want a cigarette so goddamn bad right now. You guys don't even know. If the USA was a fascist state, a black woman wouldn't be allowed to be vice president. Okay, hey guys, a black man was president. Racism is over. Again, if you don't see the fact that, like, first of all, fascists love doing tokenism. Oh, wait, here's our one token gay guy. Here's our token black guy. What? We're not racist. My God, you are so ignorant, fam. Jesus. Who was the black woman who was VP to Hitler in the 1930s? You realize fascists don't always necessarily hate the same groups. Fascism isn't necessarily about black people are bad. Fascism is about our group is supreme. Fascism is about supremacy. And enacting supremacy through political means and disadvantaging. Again, it's a go look at how Jews were treated in the Weimar Republic. All right, fuck off. Fam, once a fascist state goes past the point of no return, no, then there are no more tokens. Hence the old poem that I paraphrased. God, I always forget the name of that poem. Poem. No, what was it called? Is it called First They Came? I think it's just called First They Came. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, by the time, like, people are like, oh, what? It's not fascism. There's not literally a Holocaust happening right now. Completely ignoring all the lead-ups to a Holocaust. Because, again, once an actual Holocaust is underway, it's too late. Black people in positions of power in the U.S. is a testament that USA is not a fascist country. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Because again, the fascists they moved their priorities. Their priority isn't black people right now, because now their priority is the degenerate transes and the homosexuals. 20, 30 years ago, their priority was black people. That's why conservatives want to go backwards. They want to go back 10, 20 years to when trans people weren't accepted, back to when gay people weren't accepted, back to when black people weren't accepted. It's all part of the same pushing the straight cis white het fucking hierarchy. Jesus, holy fuck, fam. I'm gonna link a video in your Discord about a genocide America is currently funding. Oh, America is funding multiple genocides. Yeah. Jesus. People really are fucking asleep, and it's sad. That's literally what conservatism is to conserve, and they've always been this way. No. Conservatism as it is now, I mean, most form of conservatism are like at least fascist adjacent. But yeah, no, conservatives are fascists. A lot of them just don't know it yet. But they're real fucking amenable to a fascist rhetoric. Jesus, wake the fuck up, people. I swear. It's not just conserving tradition. What traditions are they obsessed with conserving? It's the racist ones. The transphobic, homophobic ones. The anti-woman ones. Those are their priorities. And they have a list on the hierarchy. That's the thing. Trans people are pretty much at the bottom of their hierarchy. Black people's, they've been forced to deal with black people. So it's like, okay, fine. You realize, like, just a few decades ago, like, fucking interracial marriage wasn't allowed. And there are still, there are conservatives to this day that would like to go back to that. God. A Christian way of life? I'm sorry, no. True Christianity is not conservative. True Christianity is actually pretty fucking socialist. Jesus was actually pretty fucking socialist. And would detest modern day conservatism, let alone modern day Christianity. Get out of here. Jesus, a wandering teacher who shunned wealth, believed in healing the sick and feeding the poor. Get out of here. These American conservatisms know nothing of Christianity. Nothing. I'm more of a Christian than those fuckers will ever be. Anyway. I said I was gonna end like 15 minutes ago. You guys got extra bonus content, alright? You got to see me yell at the blind programmer for being ignorant. Which, I guess that's what he enjoys, so whatever. Christianity is not inherently a white identity movement. It's fairly uniquely American issue. Yeah. It's American. The American version of Christianity is like that. You're a fan? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy these streams. I'm glad you enjoy these streams, even though you seem to only show up to make me mad. I guess that's what you enjoy. Jesus. I did want to kind of go on a bit of a rant anyway, so there we go. There we fucking go. Need to get my rant energy out, alright? It feels good. It feels good to get angry every once in a while. Jesus, I want a cigarette. Fuck. Alright, fam. I think I'm going to wrap up this stream. However, I will be back very, very soon. Did you stop streaming here and move to Insta? No, I also stream on Insta. What I'm doing is, okay, and just so everyone knows, follow me on Instagram, because I will be doing more streams on Instagram. My chill streams are moving to Instagram. When I do like a proper stream where I'm ranting or doing content or whatever, it's gonna be here on YouTube and Twitch. Sometimes Twitch. But when I just feel like shooting the shit with the chat, yeah, I'd like to do more of those on Instagram. I don't have, we don't have quite a super active chat yet on Instagram, but I know I got a lot of followers here. I know a lot of you have an Instagram account, so go follow me over there. I did some streams while I was away, and some shorter content, and I plan to do all kinds of stuff. I plan to do some shorter content. I plan to do some TikToks even as well here soon. I got a lot of ideas. I just want to spread my shit everywhere. But yeah, I like streaming on Instagram from my phone, because streaming to YouTube from my phone is not fun, and it has a lot of issues. But Instagram seems to be the app that gives me the least trouble when it comes to live streaming from my phone. So yeah, everyone go follow me there. Also, I got a Patreon. If y'all want to support me, for as little as $2 a month, you guys can support everything I do. Keeps all my content free, and there's even some exclusive stuff that y'all get access to just for being a supporter. I got Streamlabs. People can donate, but y'all also don't have to. People want to send me shit on Amazon. You want to see me open something, send me outfits or video games to play on stream. Anyone wants to see me play Elden Ring, you can send me that there, or whatever, okay? You also don't have to do any of that shit, alright? Because at the end of the day, we're all part of the Hopium fam. And I love each and every one of you. Each and every one of you is beautiful, valid, and full of potential. So don't sell yourself short, and don't forget your own value. I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great night. Remember to love yourselves, fam. Take care of each other. I'll see y'all again real soon for my next stream. Bye, guys.